by the pond. Tell me a week, every high, every wrong. We'll laugh till it loosens what you carried so long. Hands round a mug, stories stacked like stones. Friend after friend turns this place into home. Chill with the ducks by the pond, no stress allowed, it's all gone. Touch the grass, smell the air, we're okay right here. Hey, look at the clouds rolling on, we belong by the pond. If your heart feels heavy, bring it here, lay it down. Let the breeze rewrite it, watch it flow out of town. Chill with the ducks by the pond, no stress allowed, it's all gone. Touch the grass, smell the air, we're okay right here. Ah! Look at the clouds rolling on, yeah, we belong by the pond.
You're always online, chasing the thrill. In the dark corners where nightmares are real. Whispers and shadows, stories unfold. Innocence lost and the secrets they hold. Reach out and touch grass, leave the screen, step outside. Reach out and touch grass, feel the earth, feel alive. Sensational headlines, the dramas you muse, capturing moments, the heartbreak you choose. Behind every story, a life to reclaim. Remember the human, not just the name. Reach out and touch grass, leave the screen, step outside. Reach out and touch grass, feel the earth, feel alive. Spotlights glow, don't forget to breathe. Disconnect to reconnect, it's okay to leave. Step away, take a break, find some peace of mind. True crime and drama, but balance you'll find. Reach out and touch grass, leave the screen, step outside. Reach out and touch grass, feel the earth, feel alive. More than stories that keep you up at night. Ground yourself, find the light, everything's alright. Reach out and touch grass, you'll be just fine. Breathe deep, step away, it's your time to shine. Reach out and touch grass, leave the screen, step outside. Reach out and touch grass. these days I'll be alright. There's nothing here that I don't like. Just being me, living through my scars as I watch the clouds near and far. Hard to live within the truth. The memories of
You can hear me coughing.
I'm doing my best to get
I didn't realize you could hear me. I'm so stupid over here. I was trying to put makeup on. The last of my smoke.
Not allowing them to light my fuse. I know I can't be the only one. A different path I never dreamed I'd find. It's a beautiful day. Start with own mind. Live your best life. I'm not crazy. Stay a while. Don't worry.
I didn't know y'all could hear me. I'll be alright. Nothing here that I don't know.
Just being me, living through my scars as I watch the clouds near and far.
It's so great when you make your own music. You feel it, and it's coming from your heart. Okay, I'm not going to smoke on the screen. So I was trying to get my one smoke in before I started streaming. It's been stressful.
Not allowing them to light my fuse. I know I can't be the only one. A different path I never dreamed I'd find. It's a beautiful day to start with on my
life. Okay, I'll stop. See, do I have look, see y'all, see, this is me. I don't even have my other earring in. Y'all see this? Y'all, I told y'all, fucking rubber, man. It's crazy over here in mine. It's crazy in my world. No, I don't know if I can smoke on YouTube. I know I can on Kick, and I am dual streaming. So for those of you on the Kick, hey guys, hey, and then my ones on YouTube, we're just kind of hanging and chilling. And let me hang on. Let me end this over here. End this. I didn't realize that. Okay. I think I ended all that. So now I won't be there. Come as you are. There you go. Thank you, Cindy. Come as you are. This is a Rubber Ramada room. Hey guys, welcome in. I'm Sheila. Hi, nice to meet you. If you're new here, we do true crime, we do mental health, we do this, we do that. We talk a bunch of shit. We review anything and everything. I know, and I try not to because I don't know. I don't know. I try to keep my true crime on this side more I don't know, more streamlined, straight. Y'all see the wild and outside of me on Kick. I do get a little crazy and wild and show my other loud, crazy side. So, anyways, I do have my full cup of coffee. Yeah, so I've got things today. I had already pulled this together. Funny thing, as creators, a lot of us come up on the same things. Listening to allegedly, speculating in the background, as I already had this all set up. I had the Jarvis butt pulled up. I had the the girl she went over that was missing, and they found her with that said she was 16 and actually came to be a missing child during the traffic stop. I had that one pulled up too. We're not even going to touch it. Allegedly, I touched it. Y'all can go there and watch it. I do have, what do I have? I have these two teenage girls. Y'all, I have found some crazy stories. I don't know if y'all heard, but in Florida, y'all be wilding out in Florida. Y'all wild in Florida. Not gonna lie. Y'all are wild in Florida. But these two girls had this murder plot for bringing Adam Lanza back to life. It's insane. It's insane. I don't know what's wrong with kids these days, but y'all need to lock them all up. I'm glad I have no small children. I couldn't. Hey, what are you coughing up over there? See, okay, I went and I bought new toys for the dog, and I bought mom and son food, so everybody would be happy. So I would have time to sit and stream. So with that, let's jump into the opening and get busy. Hold on. Hannah, you're always late. Let's roll with the intro. It's 1 minute long. Hold on.
Rubber on the model room welcomes all. Thanks for stopping by, answering the call. Ups and downs are normal for some of us. Many days I beg to get off this life bus. Neon lights flicker, my shadow on the wall. Dreams on the ceiling, we run and then we fall. Sharing stories over paper cups. Wheels keep turning but never enough. Life's a ride on a rickety old track, holding on tight, never looking back. In the rubber and mono room we couldn't fight. Laugh, cry, love in this crazy ride. Dusty postcards from the edge of nowhere. Heartbeats echo in the electric air. We dance on tables without to wait. Cry in the rubber and mono room, we're all high.
Anyway, so I hope everybody's having a great night. It's been a little wild in my house. Yeah, so I'm okay. Okay, Hannah, be on. I'm on your TV. I'm better on the big screen. I'm better on the big screen, Hannah. So do me there. Take me that big screen, girlfriend. Hey, Dutchie, you did wonderful today. You did amazing. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you because let me tell you, I wanted to hit that link come up there, but I knew that it'd have been nothing good. Nothing good. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna stay down here in this chat. I'm gonna drop links that need to be out there because these people need these links or anything. See something, say something. So if you haven't and you don't know, Duchess has her own channel. She does a lot of awareness for missing people. And for anybody new here, somebody can drop Duchess's link in the chat. I've got so many things. I've got so many tabs open that I don't think I could find it if I wanted to. You did very good. You did very good, Dutch. Hey, Mustang, good to see you. I know I've been seeing Mustang all over the streets here these past couple days too. It's just been crazy. It's just been crazy. Anyway, so I did have a few things that I pulled together. First one that I pulled up was this these crazy kids, these crazy damn kids decided they wanted to bring back Adam Lanza. We're gonna watch the first part of it, and then they're gonna talk about this video from the back seat of the car. Okay, these two girls that were arrested, they got in the back seat of this police car and decided they were gonna have a chit chat. And let me tell you, it's an interesting chit chat. Y'all know I do reaction videos. I don't normally watch things I before I actually stream them. I did preview a little bit of this because I needed to know what the fuck these girls were saying. They are crazy. So first off, we're going to start off with that one. I think yeah, this one. Whoop! I don't like that screen. We'll go to this screen. Okay, we're going to start off with this one. So I was gonna tell you a little bit about them, and they're gonna talk a little bit about the back of the car video, and then we're gonna actually watch the entire video of the back of the car. It's interesting. These girls, I I wasn't able to pull the documents. Y'all know I'm still new at some of this stuff. I don't know exactly how to pull all these documents. I'm learning on my own. So it's crazy. Let's roll.
We're seeing two teens accused of making plans to kill one of their classmates, laughing in the back of a patrol car after their arrest. Investigators say the girls brought supplies and a knife to Lake Brantley High and were caught the morning of that planned attack. Your Seminole County community correspondent, Catherine Silver, has been following this story since the very beginning. And Catherine, this video is another disturbing moment in this case.
Absolutely. These girls are just 14 and 15 years old and facing capital felonies. Detectives say they plan to kill a boy who reportedly looked like the Sandy Hook school shooter. Investigators say one of them believed if she killed her classmate, she would have a blood bond that would resurrect the now deceased Sandy Hook shooter from the dead. This is the first time that we're...
Yes. Y'all heard that. She was going to have a blood bond. Yes.
Investigators say one of them believed if she killed her classmate, she would have a blood bond that would resurrect the now deceased Sandy Hook shooter from the dead. This is the first time that we're seeing and hearing from both girls.
Yes, they put him. Yes, Cindy, that's the problem. They put him in the back of the cop car together, and we have the whole video of their conversation in the back of the cop car. They're going to highlight a few of the things, but we're going to watch the video. This is right. What the fuck? What? Why? They've already killed their toy. I bought an indestructible elephant, and they've already killed the elephant, and they're stuffing all over my living room. So I'm sorry. This is your bark warning. I didn't put it up. So yeah.
Cameras captured the moment right after Isabel Valdez and Lois Lippert's arrest in January. This is video we're seeing publicly for the first time. Wednesday morning, it will be shown in court. Prosecutors plan on arguing it's one of the reasons why both girls should stay behind bars.
And we will get to the court. The court was yesterday, so I do have the court hearing also.
Motion filed ahead of the pretrial detention hearing that says that patrol car recorded everything, how the 14 and 15-year-old were discussing how much prison time they might receive, how they plan to sharpen the knife they were going to use in the attack, and what their parents might think.
My mom's going to be yelling at me from the phone, what are you doing? Why are you trying to kill a kid?
Detectives say that Valdez planned to wait for a...
It says right here, it says, Isabel Valdez was going to, move your mouse off there, Sheila, was going to murder fellow classmate in the coming days as blank. Law enforcement responded to the, I don't know why they redacted the law enforcement, but okay. Enforcement responded to an interview, the defendant and additional witnesses, wherein it was learned that the victim reminded her of Adam Lanza, the Sandy Hook school shooter, and she believed if she killed the victim, she would have a blood bond with Adam Lanza, which would resurrect him from the dead. The defendant further informed law enforcement that she planned to wait for the named victim in the restroom, stab him in the stomach or cut his throat, leave flowers at the scene, and smoke cigarettes after the homicide was completed. These are teenage girls. These are teenage girls. What is wrong with you girls? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Dude, I don't have teens anymore. My child is 30. Oh God, she's fixing to be 35. 34 years old. Is it the parenting? Is it, I don't understand. And maybe that's why I wanted to bring it, because I'm like, I don't understand what causes this. Why? I need help understanding.
Classmate in the bathroom, stab him or cut his throat, and then leave flowers and smoke a cigarette after the killing was complete. The plan was foiled by an anonymous tip that gave law enforcement the chance to intervene.
He f***ing snitched. God, I knew I shouldn't have told him, because he was like, oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? You!
The video shows the pair joking during their car ride together, talking about how they would look for their mugshots and how they were supposed to spread their story around the true crime community.
Wait, what? Say that again.
Ooh.
The video shows the pair joking during their car ride together, talking about how they would look for their mugshots and how they were supposed to spread their story around the true crime community.
Well, guess what, boo-boo? You're being spread across the true. I'm gonna hit play, and hold on. Let me go. I'm fixing to go make some dogs go to the kennel. Hold please. Hold please. Okay. So dogs are put away. Well, actually not put away. I stuck them in the other room and shut the door. So They'll probably bark in a little bit, you know. Yeah, so they wanted their information to be circulated in the true crime community. "Hi, girls. Hi, you're teenagers. I'm ashamed of you. So you've made it to a true crime community podcast. I'm Rubber Ramada. You should be ashamed of yourselves."
Were you trying to look good for your mugshot?
Am I gonna get a mugshot?
Well, we're going to jail. What do you think?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, I was gonna do my makeup this morning for the mugshot, but I couldn't find anything.
I'm glad I don't actually look too bad today.
I look horrible. It's over.
Later, Valdez can be heard saying she thought she would be going to a psych ward.
Dude, I thought I was gonna get sent to the psych ward. That's why I was so excited about everything. I think I would be so jolly if I was going to jail.
Another piece of evidence we're learning about tonight is a conversation between the two girls on Discord. Prosecutors say they shared messages.
They're playing in Discord too. They're teenagers. They're teenagers. These dogs are not going to work with me tonight. See, y'all see what my problem's been? So I'm sorry. I have barks in the background. We're going to have to just deal with that tonight. I can't do anything about it. So when we start playing the other thing, I'm going to actually go make them go in the other room. Sorry. This reminds you of two girls who were arrested for shoplifting in Orange County after new rules made shoplifting. They were giggling and then they were crying, right? They don't bother you. Okay. Yeah, they're fighting. Now they're fighting over the toy. I bought one toy instead of two. I should have bought two toys. That's on me. This is my fault. So yeah, they're in Discord typing. It's going to be over by tomorrow. I hugged my parents extra tight today. I kind of feel bad for what's coming.
They're saying things like, quote, "It's going to be over by tomorrow," and "I hugged my parents extra tight today. I kind of feel bad for what's coming." Prosecutors also plan on bringing that up tomorrow at tomorrow morning's hearing. Lawyers representing the teens have also filed motions arguing that their clients are entitled to a bond. We'll let you know what a judge decides.
We'll let you know what a judge decides after we watch the video. I have the judge thing. The judge thing. I think it's called a hearing. A bond hearing. I'm over here just using all my good true crime words tonight. I told y'all, it's been a week. It's been a week. Okay. So this is the video of him getting him in the car. I'm going to hit play and let it start playing, and I'm going to go make these be quiet because they're going to bother me. So.
Something that's hidden that we don't find, we will get an extra charge to jail. So this is your time card,
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Hey, once we at least get him in the car, we'll go back and get the bags. That's fine. I mean, I can stay with that down here. We'll do it. Oh, the bags. Oh, they're taking the bags as evidence? Yeah, so yeah, bags are evidence. Oh, okay.
The one girl thought she was going to get a psychic evaluation, but and I can't believe they're just going to stick them in the car together. Why? What kind of intelligence caused this? Who are there? Even I'm not stupid. Look, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all something real quick. I was arrested with my husband at the time, and they stuck us in the same cop car. Funny as fuck. They stuck us in the same cop car. Never even thought about that until right now, just sitting here speaking it out loud. Of course, mine was dropped. It was they tried to accuse me of terroristic threats. I'm like, okay, y'all go. I'm far. I told the man it was going to be his day. It's going to be his day because he was causing problems. He was my neighbor. It was my neighbor it was my neighbor who I at a business location, and the wind had blown and knocked all of his tile. He had a tile company. The wind had blown and knocked all his tiles off of his tile display, and he blamed me for it. I was like, dude, I sell motorcycles. I'm a motorcycle dealer. Why would I come knock your tiles over? And I was arrested for terroristic threats because I told him it was going to be his day. Okay, and the judge laughed at it. The judge laughed at it and let me go. He was like, no, no. I'd never been in trouble before in my life. Like, he was like, no, absolutely not. This channel will be huge. Keep doing what you do. Well, Kelso Knight, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just me. I'm just a loudmouth, just a lady with a channel. Yeah, they do that. So and exactly like I didn't even speak to him. I didn't even speak to him in the car. I was like, no, I was so scared. Not even gonna lie. I was so scared. I was so scared. Anyways, okay, here we go. Let's watch these girls. It's only 30 minutes long.
Lois.
We'll do okay, perfect. Report wise, it says just it's transit student transport. Okay. I'm 99% sure, at least let me talk to church. There's a narrative that's in it right now, but it's just the first contact.
So I'll just tell them it's just
Excuse me?
transport. Okay.
You got the
Excuse me?
report info?
Can you put my shirt
Website?
down? real quick? It's
Yeah.
it's
Can
not.
you
Yeah,
start working on
it's
that?
uncomfortable. Is that better? Yeah.
And they're both in the report already.
Good? Yeah.
All right. And have a seat, please.
Are we gonna be in the same one?
What do you mean, same one?
Same jail?
Yeah. Go ahead.
The excitement over, are we going to be in the same jail? And they get excited.
Wait, do it through his phone?
I'm trying to think of nice things to say, but these are teenagers. They're teenagers. What is
Wait, they went through his phone?
No, they're going to go to his phone. Oh my god. Yeah. Hey, what are you doing here?
No, he's not.
Gonna be arrested too.
What? Why?
Yes, I told him he knew. He never.
So they've obviously told somebody else, and now they're afraid this other person's going to be arrested too for knowledge. Okay.
For me. I told him already. He did a tip?
There was a tip showing. Did you not see it?
No?
Someone tipped.
He fucking snitched.
I don't get why I wouldn't tell the police though. He did a tip though.
Huh?
Police, he did a tip though. Cause it was anonymous tip. But I was just assuming it was by the writing.
Yeah.
They're bleeping. When they bleep the word, that's when the screen goes black. They didn't kill anybody. They were going to. It's attempted. They were going to and told somebody, and they got snitched on by whoever it was that they told. And I think it may have been somebody that they told in the Discord. And now they're saying it came in as an anonymous tip, but they're figuring out that it's probably the person that they told.
So he did a tip though.
Huh?
Police, he did a tip though. Cause it was anonymous tip. But I was just assuming it was by the writing.
Yeah.
Just like
It was?
Yeah.
Oh,
By the writing.
God, I knew I shouldn't have told him. Because he was like, oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? Fuck you! God!
Probably 14 or something.
14 and 16
Yeah, I got
years
shown the
old.
tip and it was like, my friend, 15-year-old, named, he goes by Jimmy, is planning to kill some dude. Yeah, and it was like, I don't really remember their real name, but I think it was Isabel.
Probably 14 or something.
Yeah, it was spelled wrong too. So
God! She's such a fucking snitch.
that's immediately what I thought.
What?
So fucking...
They're such a snitch. These girls are worried about this person being a snitch, not worried about what the fuck they did and had planned and all that. They're just worried about the snitch. Lola. Come here.
879.
Say hi. All right.
It's so cold in that room.
Which, I know. Dude, they had me sitting there and I was so... Dude, they took away my chocolate.
No!
I was able to eat, like, a part of it, like a part of the big bar.
Oh my god.
But then that's it.
This little girl is worried about her chocolate bar. She doesn't realize she's going to jail. She doesn't realize what her bond's going to be, what kind of trouble she's in for attempted murder. Go ahead.
Wait, damn it. Bro, I wanted to come back to second period so I could have, like, nibbled on some with you. I was like, this was my main goal. Because, like, they spent, like, an hour at the beginning just, like, trying to... And I only realized that, like, then, like, I was like, yeah, Ash is their preferred name. I don't know their real name, like, at all. Dude, they put up the security cameras and stuff, and I got to see us walking out. Yeah. That was the first time I've ever seen it. I wanted to see so much more. I was like, whoa, look, I'm on the cameras.
I wanted to see so much more. Oh, look, I'm on camera. And keep in mind, 5 minutes ago, they wanted to be talked about in the true crime community. They wanted to see their mugshots. They're talking about, oh, we're going to get... no, it wasn't a snitch. Right. Snitches tell to cover their own ass. The kid straight up told on y'all, good on him. I'm with Cindy on that one. Y'all deserve whatever y'all get. Lola's a mess tonight. Meat went to his kennel. He was mad because she had a toy and he didn't. So I put him in there, shut him, he's fine. And now she's all over. But yeah, so these two girls, they want to be popular.
It was so cool. I was like, damn. I forget that there's just, like, videos.
Yeah.
Like that.
I like the little there, right? Hey. Not a school shooting, at least.
What? It's not a school shooting, at least. It's not a school shooting, at least.
We'd be in prison for life.
Yeah.
We'd be in prison for life.
Yeah.
If it had been, we'd be in prison for life. Let me see if I can turn the captions on. Here we go. Here we go. I got captions. Here we go. Captions. We'd be in prison for life. Okay. Go ahead, you girls.
How long am I gonna get?
I'm probably not gonna get that much time. I mean,
I
touched the knife for a few seconds, yeah.
Not gonna get much time.
Gosh. Ow. I moved my hands.
What's the matter? Are you uncomfortable back there?
It'll make it hurt. You gotta keep it still.
I'm too fat to stay.
You hear that, cop? Quit moving. Quit moving. You're making it more uncomfortable. Do you know he is just sitting here letting these girls have this conversation? Just y'all go ahead and talk. Y'all go ahead and snitch on yourselves, tell your stories, swap kisses, whatever you got to do in that back seat. Because y'all are so stupid.
Ow. I moved my hands. Ow.
These are low-key more comfortable than
last. It'll make it hurt. You gotta keep it still.
These are more comfortable than...
to stay still.
She says, I'm too fat to stay still. And the other one's talking about they're more comfortable than. Than what, honey? I need to know what they're more comfortable than.
These are more comfortable than the last car I was in. Police car. I had my things behind my back, but like they had it like real.
Okay, y'all. See, I told you I don't watch all this shit all the way through. The last cop car you've been in, sweetie. I'm old enough to be your grandma. I'm old enough to be grandma. You shouldn't be in the back of a damn cop car anyways. You shouldn't have any knowledge of being in the back of a cop car. Cindy, they are so desensitized. They have no idea. They don't know what it's like. Go play outside, touch grass, smoke some as an adult. Be creative. We don't go around making plots and plans to bring back Adam Lanza from the dead by
really bad and shit. I had to like go into like crazy positions to feel comfortable, and it was an hour-long car ride.
Dude, last time they didn't even put me in handcuffs. They just took me. And they let me take my stuff.
Okay, and her. What is she talking about last time? Why has she been in jail before? Why do these children know anything about being arrested? They're 14 and 16. Why do they know this? Why? Y'all understand my problem with this? Do you I
Too. I was able to take like some of My Little Ponies, my plush, and my phone.
Oh.
what? My Little Pony? What? They let me take my stuff. What?
So they didn't even put me in handcuffs. They just took me. And they let me take my stuff too. I was able to take like some of My Little Ponies, my plush, and my phone.
This fucking kid took My Little Ponies, plushies, and a phone to go to jail. Y'all tell me what's wrong. Tell me what I'm missing. Tell me I'm oh my God. Tell me what I'm missing. The last time she was arrested, she got to take her plushies, her My Little Ponies, and her phone. What? Right, Cindy, color the sidewalk with chalk. Go be productive. I don't even know. Dutch, tell him, remember, this is crazy. I know, but I bought one. I should have bought two. I wasn't thinking. I was in a rush. I was getting dinner for the guys here, mom and my son, so I didn't have to deal with anybody. I've been wanting to go live for 3 days, and I haven't been able to. I just gotta, like, make my time. You know what it is like, Dutch. Got mom with dementia. My son's got his own issues. He's oh. So I make time when I make time, and right now this is my time, and they can't even get along for 2 hours so I can get this done. And I should have bought 2 toys. That's my fault. I thought I was gonna keep everybody occupied. It didn't happen. They do, Cindy. These kids need a reality check. I get so mad because I'm like, where are the parents? Where's where's grandma? I mean, see, and I shouldn't say that because I don't have contact with my grandson because his father's an asshole. I'll say it. I'll say it. I haven't seen my grandson in 5 years because I decided to clean up and not live that lifestyle. So guess what? This grandma hadn't seen her grandson since he was 10 years old. He's 15. But you know what? As a grandma, I'd sure tell him, you are fucking up. This is not how we do it. And we don't take My Little Ponies and your plushies to jail.
Oh. But then they took my phone away. They took all of my stuff away. Because they were like, you can't have this in there. So I was like, okay, whatever.
I wasn't giving. I don't think I had anything on me, but I got my shirt taken away.
Why?
I think it like went off the sleeve a little bit. And I guess that wasn't allowed.
Ooh.
Yeah, promiscuous.
We're gonna become one of those lesbian couples now in jail.
Y'all, break the internet. Break it. Unplug me. This is the worst part about blind reactions is when you're speechless. When you're speechless. We're going to become one of those lesbian couples now in jail. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and you could be the butch.
Yes. Hey, this is my bitch. Stay away.
Yeah.
Were you trying to look good for your mugshot?
Oh shit, am I gonna get a mugshot?
Well, we're going to jail. What do you think?
Yeah, that's great.
Dude, I was gonna do my makeup this morning for the mugshot, but I couldn't find anything.
I'm glad I don't actually look too bad today.
I look horrible. It's over.
And don't worry, you don't need to, don't worry, you're the butch. It doesn't matter if you look bad.
Hey, at least they were gonna see me some way or another in the mugshot. Dude, we're supposed to spread our story around the TCC though. Hey, these are two stupid retards.
You know, now that I'm sitting here listening to this, I'm kind of mad that I'm even showing it. I'm kind of angry at myself. Now that they want this spread around the true crime community, I'm kind of angry at myself for showing it. But that's okay, because I know the outcome. I know their bond. Bitches ain't going nowhere. They done fucked up.
It's from Florida that couldn't.
No, do not put me in it. This was You did not work it.
You help me get materials.
No.
You were gonna see the photos. So over for you, little boy. Oh,
dude, I was thinking like all I had time to think after just like I was like I don't know how they're gonna like imagine telling yeah some girl is trying to kill you like he's probably gonna be like he's gotta be told like you can't they can't just.
They're gonna. I wrote him a note, and I was like, yeah, I'm not guilty for my actions, but no, I was like, I don't feel guilty for my actions, but I feel guilty on how you were gonna feel. Because honestly, I don't fucking care.
Okay, Dutch. Thank you. Just thank you for listening. I appreciate you just being here. This is all. Like I said, I've been trying to get to the computer, and it's just not been happening lately with my crazy ass house. Anyway, so yeah, they're. I'm gonna rewind this for just a second.
I'm not guilty for my actions, but no, I was like, I don't feel guilty for my actions, but I feel guilty on how you were gonna feel. Because honestly, I don't fucking care.
Don't feel guilty about my actions. Don't feel guilty on how you're gonna. Wait, what? Because you don't care. I was gonna be like, yeah, I'm not guilty for my actions, but no.
I don't feel guilty for my actions, but I feel guilty on how you were gonna feel. Because honestly, I don't fucking care.
You don't fucking care. Okay.
But like, I should at least try.
And you're gonna cancel it.
But I did write a note to my parents. Did they like you write one?
Oh.
You should have asked.
Wrote it. Okay. I didn't know about a note to the parents. Ooh, now I need to know. You've reached out and touched the grass, stuck it in your head, girl. I have my portable. I have my portable since we're streaming. So, okay, quietly.
They said I'm gonna be able to contact my parents when we get there.
Me too.
I haven't talked to my parents yet. I don't even know if my parents know what's going on.
They don't. They haven't called mine either.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
My mom's gonna be yelling at me through the phone. What are you doing? Why are you trying to kill this fucking kid?
I think my mom's gonna be okay.
I think my mom's going to be okay. I would like to talk to these parents. Just see a little bit about these parents. This nosy bitch, Mrs. Kravitz in me. I'm like, y'all, I want to know about these parents now. I think my mom's gonna be okay, and the other one's gonna be like, man, why are you trying to kill this bitch fucking kids? Come on.
Yeah, Loki, she's probably fucking with it. Like when they asked me like, do you really want to lie? Would your parents really want you lying for Jamie? Like, yeah, they would. It's like, yeah.
They made me swear to tell the truth. Hey, Lois.
At least we're here together now. Cause I shut that fucking.
Hello.
There's a car behind us. Another police car behind us.
Of course. Not that dangerous. What am I supposed to... Dude, they had me going out to the bathroom, and they had this lady standing in the stall, and they had like two other people.
In the stall?
No, not in the... Yeah, one of them was standing in the stall. The other two were outside waiting. You think I'm gonna be able to fucking run away?
I got too scared to ask to go to the bathroom. Hey, look, you still have to go.
I only went like twice because they searched me every time and they made me take my shoes and my socks off.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't ask them. I don't want to do all that.
You gonna bend over and cough for me?
Bend over and coffee?
Yeah, that's what. Or.
I'm muted. I'm over here ranting. Okay. I'll be quiet.
Is that what they do at a...
Yeah, and they look at your asshole and see if anything comes out.
Wait, did they do that to you?
I don't know. I haven't gone to jail.
Oh, jail, dude. I thought you meant at the stalls. or something. Do you think I'll be able to fix my hair, or do you think I'll be in prison handcuffs? For
Yes, no handcuffs.
Really? But don't you gotta put up like that number thing?
I think that's only in shows. So stupid.
And hair's not too bad.
Mine looks so. But I asked my mom to do it last night, and she was like, "No, Mom, if you knew what I was doing, you would have done it for me to make me look all pretty for my mugshot."
Yeah.
God.
We're only 10 minutes into this 30-minute video, y'all. We've been here for 40 minutes. I'm telling y'all, this is why I can never get through anything. Yes, they watch way too much TV, Cindy. Way too much TV. And now we're talking about my mom should have done my hair and da 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 da. I'm sorry?
My hair beforehand.
Oh no, cause like,
well, I'm probably not gonna like my involvement's not that long, so I'll be out before you. I'm probably not even get life to go to jail. My parents are gonna get me as long as they can. Fuck that. Like,
yeah, but
Young lady, what's your name?
which one?
Isabel Valdez.
Isabel what?
Valdez.
Valdez.
All right. And yours, young lady?
Lois Lippert. Dude, I should have got my diagnoses before this. I've been talking about that, being like, yeah, you know what, I should go to like psychiatrist or something, and like actually fucking get diagnoses. I should have done it. I should have got it before this shit all happened. And then I would have like
Okay, if I haven't said so before, hi, my name is Sheila. Welcome to the duck pond. We keep the crazies gathered around, and stress duck, stress duck, stress duck. I'm gonna lose my shit in about 3 seconds.
some sort of thing to clean up. Dude, I mean, I've got like a mood disorder, but like really like shit like that.
Dude, I thought I was gonna get sent to the fucking psych ward. That's why I was so excited about everything. I think I would be so jolly if I was going to jail.
Yeah, I was kind of assuming they were wording it like you were gonna go to psych ward.
I know. But I shouldn't have told them all this shit. Like, okay, so I was there, and then they were asking me about the swatting incident that happened. And,
Swatting? Wait, what? Swatting where? Swatting where? I know, Cindy. I'm trying to breathe. Well, I should start gaming. That's a new one. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm old. I remember Farmville days. I don't know. Okay. Yes, I'm breathing. Okay. And there was a swatting incident that I don't know what the swatting has anything to do with. And where it happened, I don't know either.
I started crying because I thought she was gonna feel bad, like, and send me to the psych ward, because I was like, I thought about hurting someone. Yeah, I thought about hurting this boy. And then they saw through my shit, so. And then they pulled out the bag from my backpack.
So she just said she was faking being crazy.
That was inside. Dude, and now they also saw the drawings.
Oh yeah, I told them about that. I told them like, yeah, I did some weird drawings.
I'm aging myself, Cindy.
I didn't actually tell the full thing till like 10:30, I think.
Yeah, they made me tell everything that was in the drawings.
Oh, can you remind me of the drawings? Let me just know what they went through.
Dude.
Did they comment on it? They were like, this is really good. Did they say anything?
Yeah, they said, you're quite the artist. And I was like, no, that's my friend Lois's. Hey, let's roleplay some Columbine stuff. Hey,
yeah.
Wait, who's Eric?
Well, obviously, I'll probably be Eric, because Eric obviously gets it up.
Yes. She said, let's role play some Columbine stuff. That's what she said. My words are just, yeah, right? Exactly. Content, you were twirling a flag on a drill team, had Barbie dolls. Cindy's over here saying she was babysitting, saving money for records. I was also babysitting, and I was going to country dances out in the woods. Um, because that's what we did as teenagers. We went to little country dances, and we hung out, and we touched grass, and, you know, we babysat and earned our money, and ooh, okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
wait, who's who's Eric?
Well, obviously, I'll probably be Eric because Eric obviously gets it up the ass.
Okay. Hey, Eric.
Oh, fuck off, Cleebles.
Hey, kitty, please talk to me.
You probably don't even know about KFMDM.
Yes, I do. Flashes my KFMDM shirt off.
Whoa, you know about KFMDM?
What was that? What is
Yes.
KMDM?
I feel something in my pants.
Hey, what if you have my Jewish babies inside you?
I hate Jews now.
What's wrong with you, Eric? Please, please.
Okay, fine. Don't feel my Jewish nose at me.
Sticks it up through your butt. Hey, my sister goes to therapy over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey,
My sister goes to therapy over here. And yeah, they are referring to Eric like he's their friend. Eric was he was a murderer. I mean, let's not sugarcoat the shit.
Mom's gonna see the police car. She's gonna be like, damn. And then when I call her, hey, Mama, that was me in the police car. You see me?
I've never been here. I don't. Yo, I'm so sad. This is falling off. I'm taking it sweaty.
Proof? Oh,
we're taking it
down.
Okay, Cindy.
I've never been here. I don't. Yo, I'm so sad.
Is that far enough? Go back a little bit further. She was talking about the psych center.
Hey, my sister goes to therapy over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey, Mom's gonna see the police car. She's gonna be like, damn. And then when I call her, hey, Mama, that was me in the police car. You see me?
I've never been here. I don't. Yo, I'm so sad. This is falling off. I'm taking it sweaty.
Proof? Oh,
we're taking it
down. Hey. Oh, this is much more comfortable. Dude, I should have done it in the morning.
Yeah.
Dude, he was right there. I was following behind him.
Because no, they came back. I told them like, the important stuff, and then they came back. They were like, "I'm getting really pissed off. You're not telling me everything." I was like, "I swear, I just only remember." So I had to like sit there for like a few minutes, like just trying to remember every fucking thing and every fucking little detail. And I was like, "Oh, there are these images of Lanza." And
I should, dude. I forgot what to say halfway through my interview.
That was me for the most of the interview.
Yeah.
Well, actually, like half the interview was me being just like silent and not doing it because I was hoping like I can just cling on to you have the right to remain silent. But lucky that didn't really work.
I know because like they're gonna use it against me in court. Hey, why you have these drives with this little boy? Sorry.
You're not a little boy.
I'm so I get at a loss for words. I'm sitting here listening, thinking I'm supposed to react, and my reactions are, I don't even know how to make these kids right, help them, fix them. Right. Imagine doing right by your kids, only to have them exposed to kids like this, taking your good kids down. These two girls that obviously have already been in handcuffs before, they've just told us that. They've had trouble before, so they're not new to it. So obviously, where are the parents? I have questions. If the parents aren't taking care of them, where are the grandparents? Who's responsible for this? And why is potentially my grandson exposed to this and have to be in fear when he's in high school?
Older than you. No, he's not. Well, oh, hey, why you have these drives with this little boy? Sorry. You're not a little boy. He's older than you. No, he's not. Well, oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's older than you. It's not some little boy. They can't say, it's the little boy. This older boy who's abusing me.
Yeah, I think in my dreams he told me that he wanted me to kill him. So I think it's only fair, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god. I almost laughed and I almost peed myself.
Dude, when they were interviewing me for the swatting, they kept on saying this dude's user, and it was 10th Love Diddy, and every time they would say Diddy, I laughed. And I felt so bad because I was like, this isn't nothing to laugh.
I'm sorry. I was reading comments and then I heard her say Diddy what? Diddy what?
Dude, when they were interviewing me for the swatting, they kept on saying this dude's user, and it was 10th Love Diddy, and every time they would say Diddy, I laughed.
Oh. So wherever it got reported, the person's name was 10th Love Diddy. Okay. And every time they said Diddy, she laughed. Okay. Yeah, because you are immature. Okay. Right, Cindy, you're waiting for a commercial or something that cuts in and says, this isn't real, because this is insanity. This is insanity. I don't even understand. Where are these kids? I don't want. Okay, look. PSA. Can we go back to the 80s? It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? I mean, seriously. It's 11:11 my time, or actually it's later than that because, as we all know in my channel, my clock is wrong on my computer. But Cindy. Yes, Dr. Phil show way years ago, the Catch Me Outside girl. And there's still some Catch Me Outside girls. But I mean, come on. Who's taking care of these kids? Who?
And I felt so bad because I was like, this isn't nothing to laugh about, but I kept on fucking laughing, and they kept on saying 6'7".
Oh, here we go with the
6'7". Dude, because they were talking about like my grades and stuff, like when it first started. They were like, yeah, was this in 6th or 7th grade? Wait, I did a 6'7" behind my back. 6'7"?
Yo, stop making me laugh.
I need to cough.
Bye, Sandra. Have a good day.
You cough on me?
You weirdo.
Oh.
I kind of need to fart.
Please don't.
Dude, I needed to take a shit over there, and like, I was so embarrassed because they kept on coming into the stall with me. And when I sat down, I felt like I had the shit, and I felt like it was going to come out. Because I had diarrhea. I still have it.
Don't mess up my seat, please.
Okay, take me out. Take me out. Take me out. Take me out. Right, 6'7" is over. 6'7" is over. It's gone. We don't do 6'7". And I'm sorry. The man said, "Don't mess up my seat, please." Okay, so, see, girls, y'all were being listened to. Do they know? Hello? There's a camera facing you. But they wanted to be part of the true crime community. Remember? They said they wanted to be TCC. They wanted to be well known. Unfortunately, I put them on.
I still have it.
Don't mess up my seat, please.
Shit, we get there.
You out here cleaning it up.
Oh, no, thank you.
We gotta go to the bathroom when we get there.
Cop said we'll be out there to clean it up.
Shit, because my mom would be sleeping, and my sister, she would literally take her diaper off, and she would put it all over her bed.
Oh,
dude! And before, I think there was like a year ago or two, that she would go while my mom was cooking or while she was doing something. She would take her diaper off and she would pee on her bed. Like she would literally spread her legs open on her bed and pee.
Okay, y'all. Whew. We need a break. Comedy break. Comedy break.
That's what I always do, and they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
Because you're too streetwise?
Yup. And all these hoes laughing like something funny.
She's talking about the audience, that they're laughing at her.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yep.
So
I remember this episode, okay? I'm not aging myself, but I remember this episode. Go ahead. And thank you, Cindy.
the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yeah. Catch me outside. How about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch you outside? What does that mean?
What I just said.
Catch her outside, and she'll go outside and do what she has to do.
So there you go. That's what we got over here. We got a couple catch me outsides. Oh, okay. Good to see you, Teresa. No, this. Oh, she's not. Oh, good Lord. Well, I quit watching Dr. Phil about 2 years ago when he went off the air, or at least the reruns, because I'm that bored housewife.
Your siblings are wild. I know. And my brother keeps on humping everything now. Oh. My mom tells him to stop. And
I bet your brother loves you right about now. You wanted to blast on True Crime Community. Welcome to True Crime Community. Welcome to True Crime. And what does your brother do again? What does your brother do again?
And my brother keeps on humping everything now.
Okay. Your brother loves you. You get to get paid to be in the audience? Did you really? That would be so cool. That'd be like right up my alley, my cup of tea, I quit watching soap. Where I live, I don't get good antenna reception. Total sidebar here. I don't get good antenna reception. And so I started watching YouTube. And there is so much drama on YouTube. I didn't need to watch soap operas anymore. I was watching on Hulu or something, Real Housewives of New York, but it was only once a week, and it was seasonal. Why bother with that when I can turn on YouTube any time of the day, 24/7, 365, and I can get all the shows, all the drama, all the tea. So I do all my true crime on YouTube. Now, you want to see Rubber Ramada Sheila off the rails? Sub up to the Kick channel because I do stream over on Kick. That's a Kick only stream. I will do Kick crazies. And yeah, I kind of get a little loud and wilder over there. But anyways, same name, Rubber Ramada everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all of it. It's Rubber Ramada. That's me. But anyways, I love YouTube. I love YouTube. No, Kick is KICK, not Kick the chat app. Kick the chat app is for crazy stuff. Here you go. Here, I'll just drop it in there. I actually have it open right now because I do have some people that are in and out over there. And I've been over there for probably 6 to 8 months, and I'm just kind of trying to grow a little bit over there. It's nothing, it's just my free space to be me and wild and not have to deal with any of the constrictions that we do have on YouTube. Like I said, I've been over there for about 6 months and I enjoy it. I don't have a lot of subs. It's just, like I said, it's just kind of a hangout and I let loose. Nothing wild, but looser than here. I'm pretty mouthy and loud here, but Kick, I say some. Okay, we're going to go back to this. And we're going to go back to talking about her brother humping things because she wanted to be part of the true crime world and decided that she was going to go slash stab whatever somebody in the bathroom, and slash stab whatever in the bathroom, and yeah, they got busted before it happened. Hey, look and see, this is a good one on Kick. Clover Stitcher. I see Clover Stitcher around the community. See, told y'all I'm over there. Hey, Clover, good to see you.
My mom tells him to stop, and he just keeps on doing it. And then he goes into my closet because I sleep with my sister. I think I told you, right? Yeah. He goes into my closet and he puts on my sister's bathing suit.
I need something. I need something decorative. I don't fucking know. Your brother's gonna hate you, girl. Girl, your brother's gonna hate you after this. You.
Oh, you're so older brother core. Look at them over there. So older brother core.
So the brother core.
Oh,
look at us. What is this place? Sorry, I just looked at the buildings and they look cool.
I told them about the cigarettes too.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, what you tell them?
I told them I just took some from my dad and I gave them to you.
Oh, so evil. Dude, I didn't even get to fucking smoke them. So bad. I've only ever vaped in my life and that's it.
Nah, smoking's not all that good.
Dude, my mom was telling me about this morning because she was like, she was talking about somebody and then she was like, oh yeah, this girl I know, she got criminal charges because she hit somebody and she drove away with her car. She was like, don't get any criminal charges because now she messes up your record. I'm sorry about that. My hands are fucking.
I might get criminal charges, I guess.
Look at make her take. Oh, girl, you know it, and she probably has none because she probably picked them all out and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Orange Rose, good to see you and your beautiful orange rose. I love that picture. Hey, peeps, welcome to the duck pond. Good to see you, girl. Good to see you. Okay. We're reviewing these lovely, lovely teenagers that are 14 and 16 years old, and they decided that they were going to resurrect Adam Lanza, and yeah, it's a whole shit show. And it didn't happen. They were thwarted before the incident occurred, and now they're both in the back of the same cop car. They're having discussions, and they're trying to, I don't know, say how much they love her brother because he humps things and puts her sister's swimsuit on in the closet. And they've both been in handcuffs before. We do know that for a fact. They've told us about how uncomfortable one was. And one of them said that these feel better than the previous handcuffs she's been in. And oh wait, and the one over here on the left, she got to take her plushies and her My Little Ponies and her cell phone with her the first time she went to jail. And the parents are gonna be like, why didn't you do it? And why didn't you whip their ass? Or I don't know. Just they need new parents or something, or I'm just gonna. I'm pushing wrong buttons now. Y'all see that?
But okay, we get them together.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
I got suspension on my list of criminal charges.
I already got a suspension on my list of criminal charges.
I already got suspension on my list of criminal charges.
Dude, we're probably gonna be. Well, no, but honestly, we're probably gonna get like a minimum of 4 years or so.
I'm not getting 4 years.
Yes, you are. You helped,
dude. That was like. I'm not doing that.
Hey, by the time we're gonna be out, we could go to community college together.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be away for that long. Okay, probably a good thing you didn't actually end up doing anything, because imagine if I actually did like I would have gotten. I would actually probably. The other thing, I was helping you because I'm a cutting pro. Can't they fucking tell? Isn't that why they use the pictures for? Pictures of my scars. So I'm a cutting pro. That's why.
Did they ask me like every single person? They were like, "Does this person cut? Are they a cutter?"
Okay. All right. We're switching to a mental health situation here. I'm sorry. I'm at a loss for words right now. I don't know. Coming from an adult who has dealt with mental health in the past, if these children or this one child has a cutting scar already, she should already be getting help. She should already be getting some kind of help. Thank you, Cindy. I know you can hear it in my voice. I know my voice does that when I get that thing. I know my voice does it. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that up and let them finish talking.
Like every single fucking person.
Who? And who'd you say yes to?
I said yes to you.
And who else?
I think that was it.
Okay.
Because I told them, oh, they asked me,
You know if they brought in Lucy?
they probably did. Because they kept
Yeah.
on asking me about her.
I feel like anybody that I mentioned, like they brought in, bro, even fucking like brought in. Why? Because I didn't even mention her like naturally. It was just like anybody, any family in school. I was vague with it.
Oh. I just told them you told her?
Well, I told them. I just told them like. I told them I didn't like.
What did you tell her?
I told her like, yeah, if something happens on Friday, if Jimmy does something, she'd probably just think you're gonna kill yourself though.
Oh. It's so stupid. I'm not killing myself. Killing yourself is for retards. I'm not a stupid retard that gives up. Please. I think I am retarded though.
I'm not a stupid retard though, okay?
Like, why are you touching me with your butt?
This is such a bonding experience. I love this.
Y'all notice I noticed my whole attitude just changed. I noticed it, and I saw I I know my whole mental health just shifted when they started talking. And I know it. I felt it. I felt it when I was talking, and I apologize for that. Again, these are raw reactions. I do raw reaction videos. I usually kind of skim through and see if it's something I might be interested in. Whew. Yeah, exactly, Cindy. Shifting the gears to mental health. You said from the beginning, 5150 first psych evaluation. That should have been the first thing any of these parents should have done. They are kids after all, and they don't ask to have the parents they have. It's true content. Misguided, maybe. I don't know. I can't even think of the right words. I sit here and struggle to find the right words right now. I just struggle to I'm and they're calling this a bonding experience? What kind of bonding have they had in their life that they think that this I know they're joking around in the back of a cop car, but to even name this a bonding experience? You know? I was 48, 47. So there is hope for the future. There's hope. I was doing things I shouldn't have been doing in my life, and I changed. So anybody can change at any age, but somebody needs to step up for these. And something it's something that inner city kids all share. It's an epidemic. I want to go just gather every little one of them and bring them home and say, let's do it. Let's try it this way. And that's the caretaker in me. That's the caretaker in me. Like y'all all know, I take care of my mother-in-law with dementia. Yeah, I make that very well known. I don't hide that. I don't sugarcoat it. She comes in here midstream when she wakes up, or she has a dementia moment and decides to come tell me that I broke her phone or I stole her. The other day we had a big fight over a box. So you just never know. You just never know. So, um, but that's me, always trying to take care of everybody. So this is where I get to the point where it's like, let me take them. I want give them to me for a little while. I want to fix everybody. I need to stop trying to fix everybody. I need to fix everybody. Oh, you can look. I didn't know you were on YouTube too. Look at you. Good to see you on YouTube, Clover. Yeah, I do. I try to keep most of my just the true crime, more serious on YouTube. I do get you like Clover's seen me. Clover's seen me on Kick. I do get a little wild out on Kick. So yeah, she has seen me over there. Wait for you. Nah, man, you're way behind, girl. You're way behind, Abellis. You're so behind, Abellis. We're just talking about these two crazy kids that you mean I'll give you a quick rundown of Bellis. So these two kids decided they were going to go and do crazy shit, and the cops decided it was going to be smart to put them in the back of a cop car together and let them ride to jail together. And they're telling their story. And they're telling their story as basically they have no home training and they've been to jail before or been in handcuffs before, not necessarily. One of them says she went to jail because she took her plushies and her My Little Ponies and her phone with her. Although they didn't let her keep them once she got to the jail, she did get to take them with her. Okay? She got to take them. What the fuck? What do we have here? I have a Denise in the wild. Hey, Denise. I'm on your big screen. Boo. I see you, girl. I see you. Girl, how are you? I ain't seen you in a hot damn minute. It's kind of my fault too, because I haven't been on much. It's a little wild over here. We have our own rubber Ramada room. It's called my house. Okay, I'm gonna hit play because these girls, they wanted to be on true crime. They wanted to be on true crime. They also want to be exposed. Well, here, wait, just because I can for just a quick second. Hey, Denise, tell Anna I said hi. Okay. Now that we got that out of our system. Um, um, you know, she's exposing her brother for humping things and for going in the closet and putting swimsuits of her sisters on. So her brother's going to love her for putting all this out here for everybody to see. Good job, sister. Good job, sister. Yes, one day they'll look back and realize how stupid this was. Some kids you can talk to, some have to learn their life learning lesson.
Dude, if I have to be in a room where they have to like record me or some shit, I'm going to pull up my tits so that I CP. That's what I was thinking. Like, if they would have to start doing that instead of just doing like the audio recording.
I love you, Bellis.
But that is what's that thing called? Public in
bro, dude, public nudity? Like, come on,
indecent, or what is it called? Indecency. I don't know. I was supposed to be a forensic analyst, please. Please, I wouldn't.
She said what? She said what?
Please.
She said, So you want to tell me she had ambitions? She had ambitions. She had ambitions. She wanted to be a forensic analysis.
I don't know. I was supposed to be a forensic analyst, please. Please, I wanted to be a police officer. Please.
She's just talking shit. Okay. See, this is why I tell y'all raw, real reactions. Okay. Glad we let her finish talking. She was just being the smart ass she is. Okay. All right.
Dude, I should have told them that. I was gonna tell them that yesterday. Like, I was gonna say, oh yeah, I'm doing all this stuff because I'm gonna be a police officer. No, sorry. Okay.
Kind of like Koberger, huh? Content Angel. Kind of like Brian Koberger. Had all these ambitions, right? Didn't he? He had ambitions. Going to college. Whew, don't get me started on that one. Yes, and happy belated, Abellis. We love you. Yeah, that's right. She did say that, Cindy. She had said that they could go to community college together after they got out in 4 years. And the other one was like, oh, no, I'm not serving 4 years for this.
Yeah, I really thought I was going home today.
Well, I didn't think I was going home, but I at least thought, oh yeah, I'll go to the psych ward.
I thought I was going home. I was asking Will, like, hey, you want to come over?
I said maybe he wants to come visit you.
Oh yeah, I should.
Ask him if he wants to come visit you.
Mom's gonna let me.
Oh no way! If she finds out you're in jail, then my family isn't probably gonna even visit me.
Huh. Damn. Whew. Okay. Breathe for a second. The one on the left just said, my family probably won't even come visit me. If she is seriously having that thought, oh, God, my raw reaction, my words. I all I can say is 5150. She needs mental health, right? I know. I keep looking at this damn seatbelt. Wait, where was it? I'm clicking on the wrong one. The seatbelt and thinking, man, that would rub my neck. I'd be complaining. I'd be, man, choking me. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. The one on the right, yeah. With them big old fake eyelashes and everything. I mean, I'm all for making yourself pretty and all that, but they're 14 and 16. I remember wiping my lipstick and stuff off before I got home from school because I didn't want to get caught. Okay, we're talking 1980s here. And it was like, if my mom caught that I had makeup on at school, I was going to be so much trouble. So much trouble. I didn't want to lose my cassette player, my dual cassette player where I could sit and make mixtapes all afternoon when I got home from school. So I made sure I cleaned that lipstick real good until one day it didn't happen. My mixtape player was taken away. I was upset. Okay. What happened to those days? We're in a digital age now that these people wanted to be famous. They want to be on true crime. Oh, shut up, Abellis.
I don't fucking care.
I'll visit you, okay?
Huh?
I'll visit you.
I'll visit you. Okay, so what she thinks I'll visit you.
Family isn't probably gonna even visit me. Man, I don't even fucking care.
I'll visit you, okay?
Huh?
I'll visit you.
I'll
visit you when I'm out before you.
Shut up, you're not gonna be out before me.
How would I get a longer sentence than you?
No, you both. See, they should have done a little better research because you both are involved in the same crime. So you're both going to be charged for that part of it. Now, one may be charged with more than the other or less than the other because of their involvement. But the plotting of it, just wait. We have the little hearing or the little bond hearing. Oh my God. The good old days of mixtapes, Clover. Man, those were the days. And to be able to start and stop them buttons on time, you had to be slick. You had to have just man, them buttons had to. Oh no, Teresa. No, and that was only my mom. My dad didn't give a shit. He still doesn't give a shit, but that's okay. Your eldest daughter will be 46 on the 19th. She was born in 19. Oh wow. No, I'll be 54. 54? Yeah, no. 50. Yeah, 54. Think about my age. Yeah, I'll be 54 in May. So yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind telling my age. I'm halfway through whatever life I was gonna live. I know I'm over halfway there because I'll never live to be 100. So I know that I've lived a life. It wasn't my best life until about 6 years ago. Then I started living my best life. And now you see what you get. The 4th. May the force be with you. That came out way after my birthday. And when they started saying that, may the force be with you. And I was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? It took me forever to realize that it was a Star Wars thing. I was like, why do people saying that to me? But it took me a little bit. But I figured it out. You'll be 52 in July. Yeah, so see, age is just a number. And, we choose when to start living. I chose to start living at 47. I was late 47. It was right before my 48th birthday when my mother passed away. The loss of life of somebody you truly love and admire. Can change your whole outlook on life.
It's okay.
No, I was expertising my my sharpening skills. I sharpened stuff like come on.
Dude, they said they were gonna go take photos in the bathroom as evidence. Dude, I don't know what they're gonna fucking take though. It was on the metal pipe. What are you supposed to take there?
Yeah. When did they call you down from the geometry?
Like
how long after I got called down?
I said in like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Dude, when I was there, I texted Lucy because I told her I wasn't able to see what she responded because they took the phone, but I saw that what's it called? That she had responded to messages.
Did you give them my phone?
Yeah. They took your phone. Yeah. Not my phone, your phone. Stupid.
I know, yeah. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, damn, when they go check my backpack, I wonder if Jake's gonna hold on to my phone.
I had it, and at first I was gonna hide it, but then I was like, damn, they're gonna search me anyways.
Yeah. they're gonna search you anyway.
So I just gave it to them. I gave it to them when I was going to the bathroom because I was gonna try to hide it to go to the bathroom. But
I have my butt.
But they were gonna search it when I went to the bathroom. Well, search me, so I just gave it to them.
Okay.
Hey, look, I think we're here.
Oh, good. I need to go to the bathroom.
I'm not gonna let.
Remember, she needs to go to the bathroom because she told the officer she was, or didn't tell the officer, but she said that she had to go to the bathroom and earlier, and they decided to go in the stall with her, and that she had a potty problem. If we were on Kick, I'd probably just say the word, but I'm trying to be a little respectful. She had a potty problem, and the officer politely turned around and asked her, "Don't do it in my car, or you'll be coming out and cleaning it up," basically. Whew. But they're at the police station, so they might get to go now.
But they were gonna search it when I went to the bathroom. Well, search me, so I just.
Wait, what? Something Please tell me she wasn't talking about putting her phone up her butt. I rewound.
Let me go check my backpack. I wonder if Jimmy's gonna hold on to my phone.
I had it, and at first I was gonna hide it, but then I was like, damn, they're gonna search me anyways.
Yeah, they're gonna search you anyway.
So I just gave it to them. I gave it to them when I was going to the bathroom because I was gonna try to hide it to go to the bathroom. But
I have my butt.
Okay. All right. We all heard that, right? She was gonna hide it when she went to the bathroom. And as you see on the screen, my butt. But they're gonna search her anyways, so she decided. I'm just making sure I'm not crazy. I've only had 1 cup of coffee and half of a smoke because it died out because I keep talking and these fucking kids are making me crazy. Okay. All right. Thank you, Abellis, to verify that I heard. Okay.
But they were gonna search it when I went to the bathroom. Well, search me, so I just gave it to them. Okay. Hey, look, I think we're here.
Oh, good. I need to go to the bathroom.
I'm not gonna let you pee-pee.
Dude, I have to go to the bathroom. I would piss myself. Maybe I think I clean that up.
My mouth is right here.
Okay. Y'all, I don't mean to bring attention to this. I don't mean to. She didn't say my mouse. Yes, the dogs are sleeping. The dogs are sleeping. Mom ate her hamburger and she's asleep. So this is why I have my me time. The dogs are now sleeping after their chaotic. No. She didn't say mouth. She didn't say mouse. She said mouth. The closed caption put mouse. And this is while they're talking about the girl having to go pee. I'll rewind it and be quiet, but it says mouse on the screen for the closed caption, but that's not what she said.
Well, search me, so I just gave it to them. Okay. Hey, look, I think we're here.
Oh, good. I need to go to the bathroom.
I'm not gonna let you pee-pee.
Dude, I have to go to the bathroom. I would piss myself. Maybe I think I clean that up.
My mouth is right here. At least we're going to the same place.
Yeah, I did not expect us to let us like go in the same car and shit.
Don't complain.
Yeah, I'm not complaining at all. So much better.
Okay, I don't care what your fetishes are. I don't really care. But you're 14 and 16 and you're sitting in the back of the cop car and this should not be a topic of conversation. I'm sorry. I don't even know. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. As an adult, I am embarrassed that I heard that and understood and was able to correct her English enough.
Than just having to stare off in the distance and think of all your regrets.
Oh, Mama, please. I do feel bad for my mama. That's the only person I feel bad for. And you. I feel bad for your mama, too.
Not for what happened to him, but then I'm gonna be gone. He's probably gonna be so worried.
That's what I got out of it.
Yeah. We're never sitting with that again.
I know.
Fucking.
Oh yeah. Hey, it's gonna be Yoey.
I should have never worn that army shirt.
I know.
Ah, fuck yo.
I shouldn't have told him. God. Hey, look, you wanna walk to the top of that tower? Hey, do a little kiss.
Yes.
Oh. Ow. It hurts so much.
So I'm wondering, okay, and this is just me gathering, listening to their conversation. They may be girlfriends, like in school, hanging out, whatever, like girlfriend, lesbian girlfriends, which is cool. I mean, you do you, boo. You have the relationship you want, but you're 16 and 14, and I cannot stress that enough. You have so much more life to live. Woosah, woosah. Hold up. I don't know that for a fact, but that's what I'm gathering. That's what my mind's starting to tell me, content, is that maybe they're girlfriends, like girlfriends. I that's what I'm gathering. It's just my thought. You think so too?
What?
I need to pee.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm going to hit you.
You can't hit me.
Yes, I can. Come here, boy.
And now we're speaking on hitting each
Come here,
other.
Lois. Come here.
Y'all, this was a 30-minute video, and we are an hour and a half into this stream. We haven't even gotten to where I wanted to be. Now they're speaking about hitting each other. So is this what also we condone? I'm sure. Yeah, Thelma and Louise. Here, I have to put glasses on to read Abellis's because she writes a lot. Although I have to admit, I'm glad that no one was recording me in my teens. I was never in a cop car though. Oh, except when some creep exposed himself to me or to my bestie and cop drove us around the park. I mean, exactly, right? I mean, had we had social media back then, oh my God. I mean, my no, don't be sorry. I take them off. Dancing around the bonfires, hanging out in the fields, doing dances and all that we did, and we thought we were being bad, and all this, yeah, we may have had a little beer there, and only been 16, 17 years old. It was the 80s. Things were different. We had to be home at a certain time. When the streets light came on outside, it was like, I mean, younger than that, we knew it was time to come home. When I was 16, I had a car. I knew my time frame. I knew my time limits. Weeknights, it was 10 o'clock. You had to be home. Weekends, you could stay out till midnight or 1 o'clock, depending on where you were going and who you were going to be with. We had rules. What happened to rules? Kids don't, y'all don't have rules no more? But yes, Cindy. Yes, Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill, Mad Dog 2020. What was the grape one? Oh, there was a grape one, Cindy. Oh, there was a grape one. Oh, I can't even think of the name. I just remember that it was real purple. Purple. Oh, Purple Passion. I think it was called Purple Passion. I think it was. I'm remembering. I think it was called Purple Passion. It was good shit. Oh my God. Yes. Things are so different. So
So
different.
I'm actually gonna piss myself or laugh anymore.
Yuck! What's wrong with you?
God, I've been horny for an hour.
You've been horny for an hour.
No!
See?
Oh,
That's what I say. They're
climb here?
girlfriends. Hold up. I'm gonna look at you.
Yeah.
I also told them he had some stuff on there.
Yo, why did you do that?
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But they did ask me. So I told them, yeah, he had some recipes for some things, but I wasn't sure what it was.
Okay, look, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm not crazy. Look, Look, okay. Can you see it? Okay, look. See, it was purple bottles. It was purple bottles. Oh man, I don't want to go here. We'll go back over here. We'll just continue to look at this one. But you see, it was these purple. Oh my God, stop going over there. Click the wrong button. But you see, it was these purple bottles. It was called Purple Passion. It would make us all kinds of crazy. All kinds of crazy. I mean, but that's what we did. Yeah, they know the officer can hear them. You played beer pong, but with soda pop? Yeah, I couldn't do that either. In the Fargo movie, the cop asked the hooker what he looked like, and she described something about his male anatomy. It's booze. Yes, it looked like soda, but it was booze. Yes, it was 66% alcohol. I don't remember. Let me see. Hang on. Let me hit the AI quote on it. Let me see what it says. It was 1980. Look, it was 1986. It was a ready-to-drink alcoholic beverage known for its vibrant purple color and high potency. Originally a homemade college punch, it was mass manufactured by the David Sherman Company, now Luxo, started in 1996. The original 1980 version was famously made with Everclear. No wonder we were so fucked up. No wonder. Y'all, I'm not lying. No wonder we were so fucked up. The original 80s version was famously made with Everclear, 190 proof grain alcohol, grape juice, and wine. It was often described as grape soda on steroids. Oh my God. See? Yes. We were so fucked up. No wonder it messed us up so bad. I didn't know it was Everclear. No wonder we were so messed up. Oh my God. Okay. Just 2 more minutes of this crazy kids, and then we're gonna move on to their bond.
And then they were like,
I fucking William goes to jail. No, that's so bad.
Altamont Springs 2.
Fuck, yo.
Now that realizing all their friends are in trouble too.
I can't lie.
I don't even think he has anything to actually done. Like the worst thing is like.
What?
Whoa.
What? I didn't read her lips. She's telling her something, and I can't read lips. That I can sometimes, but I couldn't read her lips. I'm put my glasses on so I can see her lips a little better.
Oh no. What'd you say?
I can't lie.
I don't even think he has anything to actually done. Like the worst thing is like.
Whoa.
What? Oh, that's not that bad.
I know, but you can still get arrested for that because I accidentally said it, but then I had to take it back. Then I had it on my phone because they were.
Oh
They
wow.
take that shit seriously.
Even
Even though it's like.
still charges.
I hope so. I'm sure they will.
Here.
Especially after all this.
I've been right here the whole time.
Oh.
See, they go back with that fictional talk. It's so.
They lost us. We were too fast.
Oh.
I hope I'm able to pull this sweater up. I have it hanging the whole fucking time.
I'll pull it up with my teeth.
Oh, me too, Bella. That would be so cool.
They're not holding both of us.
They're not. Excuse
you. Let me out. Let me out.
I pissed myself.
Yeah. I think he's gonna hold us for the sick. This is so boring.
Ooh.
You think this is boring, sweetie?
You need to wait.
She thinks this is boring. Wait till she gets to where she's going.
And you better not run away. You better not run.
Why are you saying that? Why would? Oh my God, these kids.
Yep.
Yeah, they won't be laughing after that content. Right, Teresa? Right. Exactly. She was here, but I don't know. She dipped out. I don't know. She was messaging me in Discord, but I didn't read it. I was just kind of here. Hannah, she's probably listening. Abelis is calling you, Hannah. Hannah to the floor. Hannah, UK, you're being summoned. Okay, yeah. Imagine that. Imagine they had grandkids. I know, right? My grandkids look me up. They're not gonna find shit on me. Not a hair on me. You know what they will find? They will find, I'll tell you, they will find I was arrested twice. Once I was let right off. That was one I've already discussed earlier in tonight's stream. First time was on Christmas Eve. Yep, I had one of those. I had a Christmas Eve. I called the cops on my sister. You know, it was one of those nights. I was in my 30s. Guess what? I had a hot check out that I didn't know about. So yes, I went to jail for a hot check when I was in my 30s. Didn't even know about it. It was from 10 years prior. That's what happens. So, all right. Guess what? They got denied bond. So, this is 2.5 minutes long. It does have part of the hearing in it. We're going to watch this.
Girls accused of plotting to kill their classmate at Lake Brantley High School will remain in jail while awaiting trial. I'm your Seminole County community correspondent, Mark Lehman, and on Wednesday, the state showed video from after this arrest as an argument for why the girls should remain behind bars. Now, the judge recognizes the different involvement for both girls, but decided that the two will remain in custody.
14-year-old Lois Lippert and 15-year-old Isabel.
She didn't look too happy there, did she, guys? She didn't look very impressed as to the cuffs and that beautiful jumpsuit she was wearing.
The two will remain in custody.
14-year-old Lois Lippert and 15-year-old Isabel Valdez went before a judge together but sat apart as prosecutors played video you first saw on News 6.
Lois.
The patrol camera showing the teens laughing and joking after they were arrested in January.
Were you trying to look good for your mugshot?
Oh shit, am I gonna get a mugshot?
What, we're going to jail? What do you think?
Yeah.
Their demeanor was much more serious as prosecutors laid out what they say was a plot to kill a classmate at Lake Brantley High School. According to detectives, Valdez brought a knife, planned to wait in a bathroom to stab the student, and then leave flowers and smoke a cigarette after the killing. The plan was foiled by an anonymous tip.
He f***ing snitched. God, I knew I shouldn't have told him. Because he was like, oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? F*** you!
According to the state, Valdez intended to kill the boy who reportedly looked like the Sandy Hook school shooter. She told investigators it was part of a blood bond that would resurrect the shooter from the dead.
I don't think there's anything that I could do that would keep the community safe. And it's clearly a dangerous crime. All the elements, I think, have been met.
The judge said,
oh, you're right. I forgot. She said she was going to the TV. See, I've been here for way too long on this one story that was supposed to be a 30-minute story. And we're an hour and 42 minutes in. Bellis, thank you for reminding me. Hi, Hannah. We know you're still out there. I forgot. They were looking for you. Okay, I'm going to rewind this just a second.
Bond that would reportedly look like the Sandy Hook school shooter. She told investigators it was part of a blood bond that would resurrect the shooter from the dead.
I don't think there's anything that I could do that would keep the community safe. And it's clearly a dangerous crime. All the elements, I think, have been met.
The judge saying Valdez posed too much of a danger to the community to be released. It was the same outcome for Lippert, even though the defense argued her involvement was less severe.
The video that I watched, they thought this was cute. I don't want her on the internet talking to other young folks about this. It's too dangerous.
Both Valdez and Lippert have each entered not guilty pleas. The attorneys for both are expected back in court next month for a docket sounding as the case moves forward. I'm your Seminole County community correspondent, Mark Lehman, News 6.
And there's nothing yet. I've been trying to keep up with it, but I wanted to go ahead and bring it to you because we do have that, and I wanted to bring that to you. So, okay. So I have a couple other little small stories, and then I was going to do the Jarvis Butts hearing. These are just a couple of little small ones, and these are more of awareness type things that I wanted to put in there. This was quite shocking. I will, when I'm done, I'll put all these links in the description box. I didn't have time. It was kind of a last minute. I knew that I was going to have some free time to myself. This poor child was locked in a Cadillac electric vehicle after a faulty battery. And I never took this into consideration. I found this story quite interesting. Palate cleanser, please. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hang on. I have one. Look, I have a zucchini thing. Hold up. I'm not zucchini, eggplant. I've been wanting to cook eggplant. We're gonna sidetrack for a second and we're gonna watch eggplant just for a minute. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. We're just gonna watch one short one. Right here. While that's playing, I'm gonna find a doggy. Okay. All right. Forget the eggplant. Let's go back over here. We're gonna watch. We y'all know. Oh, what did I do? I clicked the wrong button. Oh, I hit the wrong button, y'all. I hit the wrong button. That wasn't what I wanted to watch. I hit the wrong button. Damn it, that made me mad. I hit the wrong button. Hold up. Hold up. That wasn't the right button. I'm so mad now. That was the wrong damn button. Here it is. Okay.
You are. Yo, Pack, listen close. We need to share some dog truths today. Who? Your dog does not care how rich you are. Dudes, they are literally eating a toilet roll right now because our standards are like totally flexible.
Exactly, Albert. So let's break down the real talk for our human viewers because they needs to know.
Let the pack know the facts, dude. So humans stress about status, right? Money, big houses, fancy cars. They think they need to give us the best life. But here is the truth, dudes. Humans keep buying stuff, but dogs keep choosing love.
And I know what you're thinking. You're looking at us like, easy for you guys. You're hosting a podcast in a luxury pool.
But guess what, bros? This stuff ain't real. Some might even say it's like artificial.
And honestly, none of the shiny stuff truly matters. For reals, food and vet bills are legit. And we like totally respect the hustle for that.
Like, let's look at the toys. Our humans spend big
Look at the toys. Wait, see, I thought I got a good toy tonight.
bucks on the ultra tough SmartBone 3000 Mega Edition.
And don't get me wrong, we totally love toys, but you guys have to admit, we have the same fun playing with an old sock.
Absolutely.
A crusty sock has a very high flavor profile, man. And it's like totally vintage. It's seasoned with you.
It's seasoned.
And the wrapping paper, dude. Sometimes I prefer running around the house with the cardboard box more than the thing that's inside. Wow, this is like the best present in the whole world. And wait until I show Albert my super cool helmet.
In Dog Logic Dip, a $50 toy and a free box can bring the exact same amount of joy to a super cool dude's life.
Okay, we'll pause there and save the rest of them for a little bit. Okay, hang on. Let me bring it back up that other screen. Okay, thank you, Cindy. I know we needed to. I know, and I love my little dog thing. That we were. It was cooking zucchini. I think it was zucchini or squash or zucchini. Okay. So anyway, so this one, the baby was fine, but it's something we all need to consider. I think it's something we really, really need. No, thank you, Cindy. Thank you. I know we needed a break, and sometimes I just get on a roll, so that I need y'all to tell me, "Hey, hello, wake up. We need a palate. We need a break. We need to breathe." I'm gonna need a coffee refill in just a second. But I think I'm gonna get to that when we get over uh, to the Jarvis butts. So, we'll watch one video giving us a basic for anybody that is new and doesn't know about Nziah Harris. Just kind of a basic rundown of her and who she is. And then we're gonna listen to his sentencing. His sentencing is a little rough, so be ready for that. But anyways, this came out to be a good. There was no child harmed in this. Eventually, in the end, but the problem was I never took into consideration about electric vehicle having a faulty battery.
Like gut feeling like something is wrong. This could have been really, really catastrophic.
Tonight, 7 on Your Side investigates an apparent safety hazard with a Cadillac EV that left a young infant trapped in the car.
The parents were left scrambling to try to get their baby out.
7 on Your Side, Stephanie Sierra walks you through exactly what happened. Steph?
Yes, Dan and Alma, it was a chaotic Sunday morning for this Antioch family. What they thought would be a typical ride to church turned into 30 minutes of chaos.
It's January 4th, and Lacey Gunn was en route to Sunday service. She tried taking her girls in the grandparents' 2024 Cadillac Lyric EV.
That's the best car that we have to transport our precious cargo. The car automatically unlocks. Everything was fine. She put our infant, baby Lila, inside, strapped her in, and closed the door.
Lacey walked over to the driver's side to place her toddler Hazel inside, but noticed the handles were in. She says normally they pop out when the vehicle is unlocked.
She couldn't access the car. And so obviously the first thing that she does is to go into her purse to take out the key fob. That wasn't working.
Lacey says she tried to access the car with the remote keyless entry feature via the Cadillac mobile app.
Doesn't work. And so she got the second key, still nothing.
Feeling frantic and helpless.
The charging port won't open.
Mom Lacey and Grandpa take turns trying to open the car.
The car was completely dark.
Meanwhile, her 12-month-old baby is stuck inside.
The baby starts to cry and is becoming really upset. It was a cold winter morning, totally in there by herself.
Lacey immediately calls on.
I wouldn't have known what to do. I'd have been busting windows. I mean, I understand that's an expensive car. I mean, I don't know how I would have reacted, and I never took that into consideration about a faulty battery locking your child in that car.
Star, a safety and security service available for customers of General Motors vehicles. The feature advertises things like emergency services, vehicle diagnostics, and remote vehicle control, which supposedly allows users to remotely lock or unlock doors for certain models.
And no success. It couldn't give me any other alternatives on how to access the car.
According to GM, OnStar offered assistance contacting authorities and roadside assistance. A remote unlock was attempted, but not possible due to the vehicle's battery condition. At this point, it's been 23 minutes. Lacey starts calling 911, the two debating on breaking the window.
It's completely. This is not cool.
Meanwhile, her husband types the situation into ChatGPT. and gets a solution within seconds.
So that's when he read that you can access the trunk through a small latch, but you just need the physical key that is hidden inside the key fob.
Understandably, they were panicked and broke open the key fob to access the emergency mechanical key. But GM says the key is accessible by pressing a button on the side of the Lyric key fob, and it should slide out.
As she pulls out the baby through the trunk, at that point, baby is crying. She's already soiled herself. She had been in there for 27 minutes all by herself. At that point, when you're helpless and you can't save your child, your grandchild, or anyone, everything goes through your mind. Like, how could this happen?
Erica's 2024 Lyric was towed to a nearby Cadillac dealership. A service receipt shows the car's 12-volt battery was tested and determined to be faulty and replaced. The OnStar diagnostic report also listed electrical issues. Erica says a technician told her it caused the electrical system to go dark and into lock mode. Here's her frustration. She says aside from accessing the car through the rear hatch, there's no emergency feature to gain entry or turn on the fully electric car if and when this happens. The grandma of two just grateful it was raining and not 105 degrees.
That's one thing I was going to say was about the weather. It was good that it wasn't so hot outside too, because it could have been more catastrophic. No, Content Angel, you don't have to worry about being graphic in here. I'm very open to being open. We don't sugarcoat shit. I don't sugarcoat things. I sugarcoated things all my life, and I made it okay to cover for people, and just I don't do that anymore. We say what we want to say. I'm very open, honest. You're a very safe place. It is what it is. But yes, I've heard of them being, yeah, because of that situation. So
happens. The grandma of two just grateful it was raining and not 105-degree Antioch heat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages.
Erica says she called the dealership service department first to complain, adding she then used these pages to file a formal complaint to corporate Cadillac to learn more about what caused this, but says she never got clarity from them.
We put so much faith into
I
this
won't drive
luxury
one.
brand.
Instead, the family got a big bill from the dealership.
So I'm on the hook for nearly $1,000 because of this mistake.
Erica says Cadillac initially charged her for replacing the key fob.
So I pleaded with him. I explained
fobs
that
are
the only
expensive.
reason why it was broken was because our granddaughter was in serious danger. And so I contacted you. 7 on your side.
7 on Your Side reached out to the Cadillac dealership and exchanged emails with General Motors for further comment on this. And we're told safety is a priority for Cadillac and General Motors. We are sorry to hear about this situation this customer encountered. Every GM vehicle, including those vehicles equipped with interior electronic door openers, has a physical key and key cylinder access through the door or rear hatch. The 2024 Lyric has access via the
The lady that keeps coming on screen, that's the grandmother. It's the grandmother.
rear hatch, and this is explained in the owner's manual and other materials. Following our correspondence, the dealership agreed to refund Erica the cost of replacing the key fob and gas for the rental car.
Thank you. It's because of you. So thank you so much.
According to an online Cadillac form, a few other drivers report issues with the Lyric's 12-volt battery, some citing the newer 2026 Cadillac Lyric model. GM told 7 on Your Side, "We work very closely with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration to determine when a vehicle issue requires a recall. The 2024 Cadillac Lyric was not included in any 12-volt battery-specific recall."
The car is not safe. I can't wait for this to happen again.
For Erica, she's only halfway through her 2-year lease on the luxury car. And while the dealership did replace the faulty battery, for the past 2 months, she says it sat vacant in her driveway.
It's done. Like, I am no longer going to be a Cadillac consumer.
Now, Cadillac denied Erica's request to buy back her lease, citing her case doesn't qualify under lemon law. It's a consumer protection law that allows consumers be entitled to a refund when defective vehicles fail to meet certain quality and safety standards. Now, we consulted lemon law attorney William McGee on this case, who agreed Erica's case did not meet the legal criteria. He says For a problem to result in lemon law protections, the case must involve multiple failed repair attempts. So a good reminder for anyone, to any consumer in a situation like this, to file a complaint with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. That's a resource available. But for Erica's case, I mean, she's just frustrated that something like this would have to happen 2 or 3 more times in order to get.
And it was such a scare with her child.
But at least
Yeah, exactly. You have this scared child and the insanity of it all. Whew. Yeah. They're gonna wait. Let it happen 3 or 4 times, and then maybe we'll talk about it. Let it happen a few times, and then we'll see. Maybe? Oh, what is happening? I don't even know what I touched. I touched something, and all of a sudden I had something playing over here. Oh, I touched that TikTok thing. So, this and whoa, grandmas are young. I have to make a comment. I have to make comment content. Some of us start young. I had my first one when she was 19, and then she had her first one when she was 19, so I was a 38-year-old grandma. You know? You know? If you know, you know. Oh, Denise, good night. You have a good night. Thank you for being here, love. I appreciate you all the time. But yeah, some of us like to start young. I was 19, she was 19, and then, so hopefully my grandson won't follow you had your first one at 17. Yeah, hopefully my grandson won't follow in my footsteps. Although, we won't go there. She does. She looks good to be that, hey, hey. Okay. So this one I found quite interesting. This is about Robert Scott Froberg, 61. He's been charged in connection with a 1996 kidnapping and death of a young girl in Bowling Green, Kentucky, nearly 30 years after the crime. I was like, "What? 30 years later and they finally got him?" I'm gonna hit play and I'm gonna go refresh my coffee, guys, because I'm out. Well, y'all watch this for just a second. It is 4 minutes long, so that should be enough time for me to grab my coffee, and then we are going to move on to Jarvis Butts because I have nothing else to do. So thank y'all for hanging with Sheila in the Rubber Ramada reviews. It is 12:20 something because my clock says 12:22. We know my clock's wrong. So you know we're on rubber time right now, and I have nothing to do until 5 o'clock in the morning. So why not just hang? I'm here if y'all want to hang, hang. If you gotta go, I get it, but I'm having fun. So I miss you guys and I miss streaming. And I don't get to do it like I want to because of, my house and, everything that I deal with. So I do appreciate, y'all just kind of hanging out with me. So I'm gonna hit play on this and go refill my coffee. But it's a very interesting story. The fact that, it was from 1996 and here it is 30 years later. So
At night, pray when I wake up in the morning. I pray when I wake up in the middle of the night. And having nightmares, find myself in constant prayer.
That was 30 years ago. Since then, the family of Morgan Violi has lived with a question they couldn't answer. What happened to their little girl? Today, an answer. Investigators announcing a major breakthrough, piecing together what happened the day she went missing from her Bowling Green home back in 1996. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rory Johnston. Federal charges now filed against this man, 61-year-old Robert Froberg, who authorities say abducted and murdered the 7-year-old. They also revealed Froberg escaped from prison a number of times in the late 90s. Our Nikki Hauser tonight shares the timeline of this decades-long journey and how new DNA technology finally brought justice.
Today, we announce a significant development in a case that has haunted my.
I'm sorry, what? Okay, yeah, I'm holding it. Yeah, okay. See what happens? Okay, I'm trying to pick up the toy while I was doing this, and I'm hearing this, and I'm like running over here. What prison? What?
Hometown.
I didn't listen to all of it. What?
You know, find myself in constant prayer.
That was 30 years ago. Since then, the family of Morgan Fioli has lived with a question they couldn't answer. What happened to their little girl? Today, an answer. Investigators announcing a major breakthrough, piecing together what happened the day she went missing from her Bowling Green home back in 1996. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rory Johnston. Federal charges now filed against this man, 61-year-old Robert Froberg, who authorities say abducted and murdered the 7-year-old. They also revealed Froberg escaped from prison a number of times in the late 90s. Our Nikki Hauser.
Okay. I missed that the first time around, but I was standing in the kitchen picking up stuffed animal that was supposed to be indestructible that's not indestructible, you liars. But anyways, yeah, that's what I'm saying is I was standing in the kitchen picking up stuff, waiting for my water to finish heating for my coffee, and that's what I heard. And I came running. I'm like, "Wait, what did he just say?" So that was before he murdered her? What the fuck? Okay. I wanted to make sure I heard that right.
Tonight shares the timeline of this decades-long journey and how new DNA technology finally brought justice.
Today, we announce a significant development in a case that has.
I will pause to say this before I go finish making my coffee. DNA has come so far. I can vividly remember 1991 Fort Bend County Fairgrounds. Asshole wanted to say, "I'm not the daddy." I said, "You know what? We got this new thing," and this was 1991. Keep in mind, 1991. I remember we got this new thing called DNA. You're supposed to be able to tell who the daddy is. "I'm not the daddy." I said, "Bullshit, you aren't. Bullshit, you aren't. I'm not taking the DNA test. I'm not the daddy." Went to Newport Richey, Florida. Ran from Houston, Texas. Went to Newport Richey, Florida. Said, "No. You know what? She was 14 years old. You know what Rubber did? You know what Sheila did? You know what this bitch did? Guess what? I looked the bitch up online. I went and knocked on his door with my daughter. And it was his daughter because when she was 14, he finally decided to do a DNA test. When his mama opened the door and she said, "And who are you?" I said, "My name is Sheila." And she said, "What do you need?" I said, she wants to meet her dad." She's a spitting image of her dad. She's a spitting fucking image of her dad. So let me tell you, when his mama saw her, she went and got him. He came outside and he decided to do a DNA test. Guess what? He was the daddy. I told you, 1991, bitch, please. Okay, I'm gonna go do my coffee. Y'all go ahead and listen to this DNA story.
Haunted my hometown of Bowling Green, Kentucky for 30 years.
It's been decades since 7-year-old Morgan Jade Violi lost her life, and decades since her family has had clarity or closure.
Not knowing where she's at, not knowing if she's okay, and not being able to see her or hear her.
I'm so scared and I'm never going to find out what happened to her.
Finally, we know. Robert Froberg confessed to taking Morgan in July 1996 outside the apartment complex her family lived in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
It's a relief. It's heartbreaking.
An affidavit released this week breaks down Froberg's timeline and the steps leading up to his confession. In 1988, Froberg was arrested for robbery in Alabama and sentenced to prison for 40 years. In April 1996, he escaped from prison and fled to Pennsylvania. 1 month later, he was caught trying to lure a child into a treehouse and returned to jail.
Unmute. Back that timeline up. What?
Froberg's timeline and the steps leading up to his confession. In 1988, Froberg was arrested for robbery in Alabama and sentenced to prison for 40 years. In April 1990,
There was more to that. There had to have been more to that, because let me tell you, 40 years in 1988 for a robbery? Y'all, come on. Come on. There's more to that one. There's more to that one. Okay, so then April 1996,
he escaped from prison and fled to Pennsylvania. 1 month later, he was caught trying to lure a child into a treehouse and returned to jail, only to escape again.
okay, escaped prison, went to live and was luring a child, wait, what? Into a treehouse, got caught, okay, Orange, I'll talk you to sleep. I'll try not to be so loud. That's not a guarantee. But thank you for always hanging out with us, Orange. We always appreciate your presence. I went to get in the treehouse. It was released. No, it wasn't released. He escaped. Let me try and get my words straight. He escaped, got caught trying to get a kid into a treehouse, and they put him back in jail.
Escaped from prison and fled to Pennsylvania. 1 month later, he was caught trying to lure a child into a treehouse and returned to jail, only to escape again. 8 days after his escape on July 24th of 1996, Froberg kidnapped Morgan Violi, who was outside playing with a friend in Bowling Green.
There was so much fear, at that point.
He drove off in a stolen van and later returned to Pennsylvania, where he was arrested for escaping prison. That October, Morgan's body was found in the woods in White House, Tennessee.
3 red roses and a wreath that says, "Our prayers are with you." They mark the spot where authorities found what they believe to be the remains of Morgan Violi.
In 1997, an FBI lab confirmed a fiber which was in Morgan's hair was the same as the fiber of the seat cushion.
Do we see a trauma van in front of us? Oh my God. Do I see a trauma van? This is a trauma van. Okay, y'all. Was looking for my duck, but I still have an elephant. We'll throw that across the room. Okay, back to the squishy duck. Oh, okay. This story went way different than I thought it was going to be, but we're here to listen. Go ahead.
In the stolen van. Decades later, the DNA on the hair in the van was searched through a new DNA database and was associated with Froberg.
The progress in DNA forensic testing, the progress that the FBI lab has made allowed us to get to this point today.
In 2026, the FBI questioned him, and he admitted to his prior crimes, including the kidnapping. He says he strangled Morgan to death and left her at a barn in White House.
Today is not about Froberg. Today is about Morgan Violi. Today is about a 7-year-old daughter and a sister that remained in our hearts for nearly 30 years.
The community has waited a long, long time for this, although this moment was ultimately for Morgan's family.
To the Violi family, we wish this tragedy had never occurred and that Morgan was still with us today. While nothing can undo the pain that you have endured, we hope this development brings a measure of closure.
Nikki, we hope it brings some closure as well. And so many longtime viewers followed this case as we've reported on it, like we mentioned, for decades.
Exactly. This is a moment not only that family has been waiting on, but a lot of you have been waiting on, as well as the people who were involved in investigating this case.
Working this case, they've invested so much, and DNA technology has come a long way.
Exactly. I was going to say, it's just such an important part of this case that actually led to where we are today.
A breakthrough. Thanks, Nikki.
So awesome. That's just the fact that DNA can get or be, I said get, I meant be left to where you can be able to have it. Sorry, I was trying to open another tab. Have it traced have it traced to that many years ago. Sorry, my squirrel. I can't type and think at the same time. for DNA to be able to be available for all those years, and still they've had that put away all these years, 30 years later, now here it is. He's going to jail. Um, hang on. I'm just trying to find up a palate cleanser uh, before we roll over into Jarvis Butts, because y'all know Jarvis Butts is. Oh man, I can't find the one I wanted. Hang on, let me find a. We need a palate cleanser before I go into Jarvis Butts, because we know once I go into Jarvis Butts, Zoomies. That cat has its head stuck out. Look at that.
Sit. Sit, boy. Sit. Lay down. Sit. 早先好生活，现在为何冰淇淋 Sit. Sit, boy.
Okay, the funny thing about this is meat will respond to Spanish commands also. Lola won't. Meat will. But that's only because mom talks to meat in Spanish. So that's quite interesting. I never really thought about it. Now that, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, mom will speak Spanish to me. And she doesn't call him meat. She calls him Rocky. I don't know why, but she's always called meat Rocky. And she calls Lola Lolita. It's okay. Call him whatever you want, mama. Dementia is a beautiful thing. And I'm here to blossom along with you.
Heart troubles? Heart troubles?
Okay. Okay. Let's go here to Jarvis Butts. Okay, hang on. Let me go make that stop because it's still going on in my background. Okay. Whew. I love birds. I love birds. I used to have a bird. I've had 2 birds in my life. I had a bird named Francis and I had a bird named Pretty Boy. And man, that is so cool, Cindy. That is so awesome. I had and the 2 birds, one of them was my great-grandmother's bird that got passed down when she passed away, and he ate my Ativan when I used to sit back in the AOL days and the Yahoo Chat days, and I sat at my desk in Yahoo Chat in the '90s. I had a bird, and the bird ate my Ativan, and he took a nap for a few hours. I called the vet because I was scared. Actually, I had my daughter call the vet, and I was scared. I really thought I killed my bird, but Ativan just puts him to sleep for a few hours, so he survived. He survived. Okay, so we're gonna watch this video. This is gonna tell us about Nziah Harris. For anybody that watches the video that is new here and doesn't know who Nziah Harris is.
Profound. Good evening, everybody. I'm Rupert.
And I'm Taryn Asher. Today, Nziah would have turned 15 years old, and her cousin is trying to help everyone honor her memory. Fox News' Dave Spencer is joining us now live in studio with more on the tribute, as the suspect also appears in court today.
Yeah, that suspect, Jarvis Butts, the man accused of in Nziah's murder, awaits trial. The prosecution learned today they could use his criminal past against him. Meanwhile, her family is hoping that on her birthday, the world can come together in the name of complete justice.
This was 5 months ago, just for anybody for knowledge. Like I said, all these links will be in the description box when I get done with the video. But so this was 5 months ago, and the sentencing was this morning, I believe.
At a park next to the Royal Skateland roller rink in Detroit, the cousin of Nziah Harris sends up pink balloons in tribute. She says she's far from alone in this effort. The case of Nziah Harris, who disappeared after getting off a school bus in January of 2024, has received international attention. She was just 13 at the time. Now she's presumed to be dead, and the suspect, Jarvis Butts, awaits trial for her murder. Butts was in a...
And they do say presumed to be dead because there has been no body found.
Courtroom today as attorneys argued over his criminal past, the prosecution wanting to use evidence that would point to a track record of a defendant who preys on the children of women that he was in a relationship with. They plan to use 4 examples with victims ranging from 4 to 15 years old. At the same time, Harris's cousin hopes her pink balloon tribute will inspire others to stay with this case until the end.
What we want everyone to do is to load a picture of them releasing balloons for Nziah, and once they're done with recording that recording, if they want to show their face, fine. If they don't, it's still fine. We want them to share that with hashtag complete justice for Nziah so that everyone across the globe can be involved.
As for the suspect, his attorney also asked for the trial, which was supposed to start soon, to be postponed so the defense can go over all the evidence. That motion will be decided at a hearing tomorrow morning. And just to speak to how many people were impacted by this case, when we were at the park group with a group of kids just randomly came up to us and asked us what we were doing, and they immediately knew about Nziah, and they wanted to take part in that tribute themselves.
Oh, it's so important. And tomorrow is going to be a critical day for this family. There's 2 things that people can do: pay attention closely and hope for justice, but also use that hashtag because it does use social media in a way that's good.
Yeah, it raises awareness and keeps that name and the case in the headlines and keeps people interested and active to make sure that things don't get...
Okay, so just in case we're not aware, I will tell you, Nziah Harris, she was 13 years old. She was from Detroit. She disappeared on January 9th, 2024, after she got off her school bus. It was Jarvis Butts was accused of a murder. He did plead guilty to second-degree murder and multiple counts of sexual conduct. He pled guilty on February 12th, 2026, and he agreed he agreed to a prison sentence of 35 to 60 years for second-degree murder charge to be served concurrently with the other sentences. Key condition of the plea deal is that Butts must provide a truthful statement regarding the location of Nziah's body, which has not been found. So today, which actually was yesterday, March 12th, which we are now March 13th, there was a formal sentencing, and we are going to go there. So we're going to go there. So let's see. First, there's just a bunch of him hawing around. And everybody comes up to the thing. Okay, let me make this big. All right.
And lastly,
I'm going to boost the volume a little bit because it is hard to hear. If it gets too loud, I'll turn it back down. And there's our lovely guy right there. Now, I will tell y'all that there gets to be some emotion, some tempers fly. I have seen a couple little clips where it gets a little rough, shall I say. But hey, Jarvis, good to see you. You're going to the big house for good, for quite a while.
Everyone ready? Ready, Judge?
Yes, Judge.
All
Like
right, good afternoon. Calling cases 2500218, 24002-236, 24006-232, 2500241, 25004-478, and lastly 25006-461. These are all in the matters of People versus Jarvis Butts. Today's date and time is scheduled for sentencing. Can I have appearances? Can we start with the prosecutors?
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Okay, there I knew the volume was going to pick up eventually, so there it picked up. So, okay, and I will be quiet during their talking. I'm not going to. All right, Hannah, you have a good night, love. And I will be quiet when the people are talking. I won't interrupt. I will pause in between each one to give commentary, but I do, when I do hearings like this and sentencings, I do not interrupt the speaker. So with that, let's roll.
Tina Ripley on behalf of the people, P83688.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Matthew Makepeace on behalf of the people, P82796.
Good afternoon, our Neighborhood Offender Service by Cheryl Quick, P83973, on behalf of Jarvis Butts, together with co-counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Good afternoon to your staff. Neighborhood Offender Services by Ken Reagan, P8.
Is it loud enough, or do y'all want me to boost it back up? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do, because it's a little low for me, but I don't want to blow y'all's eardrums out, because I know a lot of us with headphones on and stuff like that, but I'm going to boost it and turn it. It seems okay. Okay, maybe it's me. Maybe I don't, because I have my speaker turned down a little because I don't want to get back feed into my mic, because I don't wear headphones because I don't like my ears or so go up. Yeah, let me I'm gonna boost it a little bit and then see how that works. Okay. Yeah, Cindy too. Okay. All right. I'll turn on closed captioning too. And we'll put them up here, because what I will do while y'all are typing, I will put your chats on the screen and stuff as we go. But I won't talk while they're speaking. So
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Lori Butler, P8126, with Neighborhood Offender Service, also on behalf of Mr. Butts.
Thank you. Mr. Butts, please state your name. Jarvis Butts. All right, thank you. Attorneys, you can all have a seat if you'd like. Today is the date and time docket for sentencing for all six of Mr. Butts' matters. His cases did resolve short of trial rendered pleas with sentence agreements on all six of his files. Noting, of course, there's a lot of people in this courtroom. I want everyone to look around at all of the gentlemen and ladies wearing the brown uniforms. If anyone thinks, if you're thinking you cannot.
it picks back up.
Control yourself and follow the rules of the court and behave in a civilized manner. Now would be your time to exit the courtroom. I will not, or I will take it very seriously in the event of any sort of outburst, and I don't want to see anything like that. Do we all understand?
Yes.
Very good. All right, attorneys, as noted previously, Mr. Butts is here to be sentenced. And there were sentence agreements negotiated on all six of his files. He was referred for a pre-sentence investigation report. Attorneys, we did have a short bench conference, or actually chambers conference, regarding the pre-sentence investigation report to discuss some potential changes or modifications to the sentencing guidelines. So I'll start with the prosecutors, and one or both of you are going to be speaking here today, but have you had an opportunity to fully review the pre-sentence report?
Yes, Judge, including the guidelines.
I'm going to refresh the page. I think it's them. This is not my computer having these little quirky little things, so I'm refreshing the page.
And follow the rules of the court and behave in a civilized manner. Now would be your time to exit the courtroom. I will not, or I will take it very seriously in the event of any sort of. Thank you. Defense, have you all had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence
Yes,
report?
it's their feed.
Yeah.
Were you requesting any additions, deletions, or corrections?
There are some changes, Your Honor.
Oh, very good. Whenever you're ready.
All right, the first change is going to be on the body of the report, page 1.
This is the basic information report, counsel?
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's page 3.
Page 3.
Where it lists the currently under sentence, sentencing date for that charge should be 2/4 of 24, not 2/4 of 27.
Okay. Before we make that change. What else, counsel?
And Your Honor, my client, just one moment. Under the section on the evaluation of plan, it would be paragraph 4.
Give me 1 moment to get there, counsel. Evaluation and plan, paragraph 4.
Got it. My client states he has never resided in Arizona, nor has he ever told anyone he resided in Arizona. So I like that stricken.
People?
No objection.
All right, let's strike that portion of the sentence, counsel.
Next change is going to be under the sentencing. And it is going to be number 5 of 21.
What page are you on, counsel?
I am on page 19. Was never originally charged with 2 counts. He said it was always 1 count that he was originally charged with in that matter. He did plead to 1 count.
And do you see the final charge resulted by way of plea? The people dispute that he was only charged with 1 count of CSC?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we'll strike that count 2 then.
Okay. Under page 4, under 4 of 21, the CCW.
I'm there.
You know, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. My apologies.
Take your time.
On page 25, 16 to 21.
16 of 21 on there, counsel.
The sentence was actually 2 years probation with first year in Lee County Jail, not 3.
People dispute that?
No objection.
All right, we'll modify that to a 2-year term of probation.
Okay. Next changes would be under the merit section, page 29.
In there.
We need to delete Danielle Dinwiddie as a child, as well as Christopher Dinwiddie. These are not Mr. Butt's biological children.
Okay, Danielle Dinwiddie should be struck.
Right, yes.
People agree?
Yes, sir.
Christopher Dinwiddie needs to be struck as well.
People agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the listing of Davion Markel Butts should actually be Davion Pettis is his last name. Pettas.
Pettas.
Yes.
People dispute that?
No objection.
Make that change as well.
All right. Going to the previous page, page number 28 under family.
I'm there.
We need to add a brother, Naeem, N-A-apostrophe-I-M, Butts. This brother is deceased.
Presume people have no objection?
No objection.
Okay. Under the family narrative, second sentence, he reported having 4 maternal half-siblings. That should be 5 maternal half-siblings.
Again, I presume people have no objection?
No objection.
Okay.
All right.
Next change is going to be under substance treatment. This would be page number 33 in the report.
I'm there, counsel.
Okay. Under Catholic Social Services, it shows completed no. That should be completed yes. Just one moment. They completed that no, but he is added he completed that.
All right, believes he completed the Catholic Social Services outpatient treatment?
Yes.
People dispute that?
No, Your Honor.
I'll change the no to yes, counsel.
And Your Honor, that is it as far as changes to the body of the report. The only change to the guidelines would be the guidelines under case ending in 2436. Yeah, we'll let the people start and we'll put our change after this.
Okay, very good. All right,
Okay. Whew. Hard for me to stop and not talk for that long. So basically, he was just putting in for some changes that need to be done in the papers, saying he actually did take this course when they originally said that he didn't, blah, blah, blah. And he pled to 1, not 2 counts, and that there was a total of 6 counts. Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to hear what the state has to say. They're going to talk for a few minutes.
Makepeace, you were requesting some changes to health guidelines report.
Yes, Judge, and I'm just going to go in the order that they were listed in the PSI.
Appreciate that. I'm on the first one.
And that would be case ending 2236.
Yes.
With respect to the PRVs, we believe those are correct. The OB, the only changes on the OB should be OB12, which is scored at 5. That should be 0.
OB12 is scored at 5. We believe that should be 0. I presume no objection from defense.
No objection, no.
All right, we'll change OB12 on that case number to reflect 0.
And that reduces the total OB level to 35. It does not change the OB level or the guideline minimum range. 43 to 86 is correct.
All right. Is defense requesting any additional modifications to how the guidelines are scored on that docket number?
No.
All right. I'll change the total OBs to reflect 35. OB level remains the same. Guideline minimum range remains the same, about 43 to 86 months.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Next.
That would be case ending 6232. The PRVs are correctly scored. The same change is being requested of OB12 from 5 to 0.
Presumably no objection from the defense.
No objection, no.
All right. OB12 will be changed to 0. Any other changes to that, Mr. Makepeace?
Not to the OBs. That reduces the total OB from 50 to 45. It does reduce the OB level from 5 to 4, and it reduces the guideline minimum range of 43 to 80, from 50 to 100 to 43 to 86.
Okay. Does the defense concur with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And were you requesting any additional changes to that docket number?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I'll make those changes. Any other changes or modifications to those guidelines on?
See, this is why I can't do trials anymore, is because I don't have the patience to sit here and not have something to say about it. And I can't sit here and listen to them talk about changes. Let's just get to the point.
All right.
No other changes to the guidelines.
Thank you, Mr. Makepeace. Regarding docket ending in 6461, any additional requests or modifications from defense?
No.
All right.
Okay, let's get on.
Other than the issue of OB4 on that docket number, guidelines have been updated as noted here on the record. Now, of course, to make these, under the Crime Victims' Rights Act, the various complainants on all files are entitled to make statements here in open court before the court imposes sentence. do you have complainants here?
We do, Judge. I believe APA Ripley is going to announce which ones are going to.
Okay. And how many people will be addressing the court today?
Judge, I believe 7.
7. Okay. All I would like from you, Ms. Ripley, is it does not matter to me what order they go. Just indicate which docket number they will be addressing the court on. Okay.
Yes, Judge.
And whenever you're ready.
I believe first we will have Ms. Nziah Harris.
Okay. 7 of them. I didn't realize there was that many of them. Okay. Okay. See, this is why I can't do trials anymore, is because I got my voice, and for me to sit and be quiet and not have something to say is a hard thing for me to do. So, okay. So I'm gonna be quiet, and while each one speaks, I will not say anything. But yeah, this is why I can't do trial. I don't have the patience to sit through it anymore. So we do this.
So if you are going to be addressing the court here today, you're going to come right through the center door, and you're going to go to the side of the courtroom nearest the prosecutor's table there, and you're going to have a seat in this chair directly next to me, and then I'll explain some ground rules to you before you can speak.
And Judge, for the record, that's going to be on case ending in 218.
218. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
We're done.
Good afternoon, Ms. So I just wanted to explain a few things to you. That red illuminated device in front of you, yes, that's a microphone. It's also a recording device. And I see that you have a written copy of the statement. Okay. So when you are done, if you could just provide a copy of that, perhaps to the prosecutor's office, so we can make a copy of that, okay? And then you can sit or stand, however you would like to do it. Just make sure that you're keeping your voice nice and loud and clear for us. If you could just first state and spell your name.
Excuse me. Nziah Harris, ANNETTEHARRIS.
Thank you, ma'am. And there are clinics there if needed, whenever you're ready.
To the Honorable Judge Nicholas John Hathaway in the Wayne County Circuit Court. Good morning. I would like to thank the court for giving me the opportunity to speak as I stand here before you to address the concerns that me and my family have. It has been 2 years and 2 months since I reported Nziah missing. I want you to know that my life would.
Okay, so this is the woman that reported Nziah missing. I do not like interrupting these people because I really feel they're speaking their truth, they're speaking their piece, and it should be all put together. But I did want to bring that to everyone's attention is what she said is she is the one that made the report.
Never be the same. My family's life will never be the same without Nziah. And every day that I wake up with her, I wake up feeling depressed. It's another day without her. I love her and I miss her dearly. I can't tell her that because her life was I can't tell her that because I was taken from her. words cannot express just how much me and my family really miss and love Nziah. This has impacted my life and my family's life. There are days when I can't, when I don't want to get out of bed. I wake up feeling depressed. I don't want to talk to anybody, to anyone, just get out of bed. To do the basic everyday things that I miss, I'm sorry. I don't want to get out of bed. I wake up feeling depressed. I don't want to talk to anyone. Just getting out of bed to do the basic everyday things that I need to get done. This has affected my health. I am seeing more than one doctor about my health, including seeing the therapist. I don't feel safe in my home. My address and my phone number has been put on social media. People have been driving by, taking pictures of my home. I have been threatened. My family have been threatened. Pictures taken of me and my family following me in my car. Pictures posted. Setting up GoFundMe raises in Nziah's name without my permission. This has also affected me financially. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Take your time now. Anybody else wants to leave? There is a courtroom, 206 down the hallway. You can observe this proceeding. You can't go.
Okay, y'all, fucking breathe. This is not get. The one time I said I'm not going to interrupt, I'm fucking interrupting. Oh, God. I heard that. Did y'all not hear somebody yell in the background? And now the judge is having to admonish and I'm rewinded a little bit. I normally don't do this. I normally don't do this. I normally let y'all see this. This is why I can't do trials. I normally will let them speak and just to continue to speak. They need to leave this woman alone.
I'm sorry.
Take your time now.
Okay. I thought that's what I heard was shut up, but I need to clarify with my ears that I heard what I heard. This woman, she's giving her testimony, her heart, her statement to the loss of Nziah. Somebody who she is the one who took that step to report her missing. And somebody has a balls in the background to scream, shut up. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna rewind that one more time just to hear the little shut up, and then we're keeping it moving because I can't. I'll say.
Anybody else wants to leave? There is a courtroom, 206 down the hallway. You can observe this proceeding. You can't go inside. Step up. Two ladies, please. So, there, in the red, and then black. Let's go.
That's her.
Let's go.
Please remain quiet. Quiet in the court.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not even kidding, y'all. What the fuck?
All right, an additional reminder, if you're going to have difficulty controlling yourself, now would be a good time to leave.
Sir, I usually just
Okay, stop. What the fuck is happening, y'all? Oh my god, I'm not. Y'all know. I tell y'all all the time. Blind reaction. I don't want. Oh. Yeah, someone's getting arrested. You're right, content. Someone's getting arrested. Holy shit. I'm not kidding. My heart is beating out of my chest. I'm again. All I have is dirty words, nasty thoughts. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna squeeze my stress duck. I'm not rewinding. I'm gonna hit play. I'm flabbergasted, shocked, shook, pissed.
I'm sorry, were you through, ma'am?
No, I'm going to finish the written statement.
Very good. Please return to your seat now. Mr. Makepeace, you can let her get situated and then you can just. Yes, sir. All right, whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Judge. I'm going to go where I remember her stopping. Posting pictures, setting up GoFundMe fundraisers in Nziah's name without my permission. This has also affected me financially, and people doing podcast shows, emailing me, people that I don't know coming to my home, knocking on my door constantly. This is really hard and has been very painful for me, and I pray to God that no one and no other family will ever have to endure what me and my family have endured. This deserves attention and ongoing awareness to other families and people so that this does not happen to anyone and other families like this has happened to me and my family. And that would be the conclusion of the statement from Nziah Harris that was provided to my office and that she was reading on the statement.
Thank you. All right. Is there any additional complainant that will be addressing in court on file ending 218?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't we have that person go next?
It's Shannon Harris.
Sorry, Ms. Harris in front.
Then Marquita Harris.
So again, ma'am, you can make your way right up here. You can have a seat or you can stand, however you're most comfortable. Again, that red illuminating device, the microphone and the recording device, just try to direct your voice into that. And if you just state and spell your name, please.
My name is Marquita Harris, M-A-R-K-E-T-T-A. Last name, Harris, H-A-R-R-I-S.
Thank you. And ma'am, you also have a prepared statement?
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind just providing a copy to the prosecutor's office for the court file following the hearing today, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Whenever you're ready.
Good afternoon, everyone. It has been 2 years, 2 months, 3 days since we heard, seen, or even physically touched Nziah. This has tremendously affected my family and I mentally, physically, and emotionally. Since this case started, we have been physically assaulted in public, cyberbullied, harassed, stalked, and so much more. I became homeless, lost several jobs in the past 2 years. My life, my family life, will never be the same with you. You have taken something so precious from us, and we'll never give it up. Every morning, every day, every month, and every hour, I have to remind myself that my niece, Nziah, isn't coming back. Our life will never be the same again. Justice isn't served. You're still able to live. You're still able to get health care. You're still able to breathe without any remorse. You are a habitual serial predator. You have taken my kid's favorite cousin. You have taken my first daughter before I had my own. I hate you. I was nothing but the worst for you. I despise you. My children were removed from my care temporarily because of you. My children's behavior has changed because of you. You have gave the world a whole story to talk about, but today we're here to tell you how this made us feel. Justice will never be served. Going back to the house when Nziah lived doesn't feel the same anymore. I don't sleep at all anymore. I recommend that the court give him the electric chair if that's what Michigan, if we had him. A life for a life. We will never know her last words. We will never know if she suffered in pain. I can't really say or express how I really feel to this whole tragic situation. Since January 9th, 2024 will be the day I'll never forget, the day that I got the call that she never came back home. I never lived with myself. I never be able to hear her voice. I never be able to physically touch her. I never be able to see her smile. I never be able to. I'll never be able to get to hold her again. I'll never be able to get to listen to her, see her smile. I'll never get to see her tell me stories of what her day went on about school. I'll never get to have that chance ever again because of you. Hurts.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Lee, who will be going next?
Yeah, name
Judge, I believe next would be Ms. Tiwana Butts.
And which file number? 218.
218.
Come right around here, ma'am. Good afternoon. So you can have a seat or you can stand, however you are most comfortable. Just state and spell your name first, please.
Okay. My name is Tijuana Butts. First name Tijuana. Last name Butts.
You have a statement?
I do not, sir.
That's fine. Okay. Thank you.
I don't have a prepared statement because I had no plans to come here today. I've been battling with myself on what is the right thing to do, what is the wrong thing to do.
Okay. Because this stream ends and it picks up on another one, I'm going to switch to the other one. Back her up just a little bit. Okay. All right. Sorry. I wanted to. Whew, yeah, right. Right content. And this is his sister now. Okay, yeah, this is Tijuana Butts now. This is Jarvis's sister. So I switched over to a different stream. I because that one didn't complete it. Sorry about that. I had the wrong one pulled up.
A prepared statement because I had no plans to come here today. I've been battling with myself on what is the right thing to do, what is the wrong thing to do. I'm here today for Nziah and for my nieces and the other victims that my brother has harmed. Got up this morning with every intention of going to work because for the last 2 years I have to go back to that day that I saw a little girl that I did not know, that I had never seen. And I wish that there was a sign that she looked okay, and I believe that she was someone else's niece. And I had no reason not to believe what my brother said to me. That day will forever haunt me because I go back to why was I there? Why didn't I know? Why was there no sign? However, I'm a firm believer in God, and I do believe that sometimes we got put in places that we don't want to be in, even if we don't know why. And I feel like I was put there that day to be a voice for Nziah and for every other child that my brother has harmed. I believe that Nziah's story brought a lot of the other victims out to the forefront. And sitting in the courtroom today, there are many Nziahs and many other victims that are unfortunately being harmed right now at this moment. And people are turning a blind eye to it. People are not paying attention as a community in protecting our children from monsters, from the very people who are supposed to love them and protect them. I don't know why my brother has turned into the person that is in this courtroom today. This is not who I remember as a child. I remember a little boy that used to follow me everywhere, that always wanted to protect me, even though I'm older than him. My brother knows that I've been a victim of sexual assault. My brother knows that I've been molested at a very young age. And he knows the pain that it caused. I can't understand why he would want to cause that to an innocent child. Not just Nziah, but to his own children that have his face. I hope that every victim and my nieces and nephews can heal from the things that my brother has done for the last 2 years. I've been drugged on social media. My family has been put all over a lot of platforms, including my children, my grandchildren. People are posting places, the place that I work, and I don't work with children. I work with children because I had a hard time growing up. We did not have everything growing up, but we did have a grandmother that loved us and cared for us. And I don't know if something happened to my brother when he was young. However, that is no excuse for what he has done. He could have gotten help. We could have said something to someone. Being a victim myself only made me want to protect kids, not harm them anyhow. I'm hoping that he has a heart somewhere deep in there to tell where Nziah's body is, because she was innocent. My brother stole so many children's innocence. And he's way more than old enough to know better. I hope that he can remember how we were raised. I hope that he can remember that he was loved. I hope that he gives the people that love her, closure in bringing her body so she can be laid to rest, because she deserves that. She's an innocent child. Her soul should not be roaming the earth. If for no one else, for her. If for no one else, his children. And this is a hard thing to do because this is my brother. And I'm not going to stand here and say that I don't love him, because I do. And I always will, and I want him to know that. And I hope that if he loves me, that he will do what's right. I watched him sit behind a mask. I watched him hold his head down. You made your bed, you gotta lay in it. Stand in it. Do what you have to do. You did what you did knowing. What you've done has just struck the community. I had to go back to work the day after I testified, 2 days after I testified. And the only thing I could think of was the children that I interact with every day that I love and will protect as my own. How are they going to see me? Because of him. Fortunately enough for me, I have a good support system, and the children I work with know who I am. The staff that I work with know who I am. And the people that I come encounter with every day knows who I am. So it's nothing that anyone can say on social media. Brother, look up at me. I want you to know I do love you. And that will never change. But you have to do what's right. You have to do what's right.
I was being good. I was being quiet. I was feeling the sister. Because y'all know I've told y'all in the past, my regular ones that are here, I do not have a relationship with my sister. Doesn't mean you stop loving them. Somebody has the audacity in the background to speak while this woman is giving her truth. I don't know who you are in the background, but you need to shut the fuck up.
I can't turn off my feelings. I hate who he's become. I hate what he's done. You have to do what's right. So,
because his actions leaving life.
No, don't be. I don't know content. I'm not sorry. I love my sister. Always will. We are not the same person. And people wanted me to be who she was. That's not the lifestyle I chose. And I'm happy now. Doesn't mean you stop loving that person in your life. Again, this goes back to mental health. People in your life can do bad things. You can hate what they've done. You can hate who they've become. But stopping loving is hard. So, to turn off love for somebody is very hard. You're very right. You're very right, Cindy. And y'all know I don't ever cry on stream. I don't let shit get to me, but let this sister to Jarvis talk and let her say what she needs to say, because she may never speak to her brother again after that. So her saying, "Look at me so I can talk to you," she needs to get this out. For her own mental health, she needs to get this out. So leave her the fuck alone. Leave her alone. Yeah, it took her a lot of integrity for her to stand up and say her truth and hold him accountable for what he did. So all y'all assholes in the background, okay? All y'all's assholes in the background, y'all need to shut up and just let her talk. Oh, yeah. See, I don't either. I've always spoke my truth. My sister was the one that introduced me to drugs, and it wasn't until I spoke my truth and told my father that she was my drug dealer, and then I was exalted from the family. So here I live on my own, very happily, without drugs. So we learn, we move on. Like I said, I still love my sister. I don't like who she is, but that's life, that's family. And you learn to draw boundaries, you learn to draw borders, and you just learn. You just learn. It took me until I was 48 to learn my lesson, but I learned finally. And I am who I am today because I learned that lesson. So, and okay. So anyways, hold on a minute, just because, here, hold on. You is smart, you is kind, you is important. Always remember that. Always. Some people are never told that in their life. Always remember. So we're on to a minor victim. So it's going to be blurred out. So we're just going to hear a little voice for just a couple minutes. It's not very long. So.
I hate who he's become. I hate what he's done. You have to do what's right. So,
because his actions leaving lifelong scars. Let his consequences be so be so no other child faces what I have. Thank you for listening and considering how this changed and impacted my life. Here is Brian.
Thank you. You can return to the seat. Thank you.
Dear Honorable Judge, I want to begin by expressing my deepest gratitude to the prosecuting attorneys and Sergeant Shannon Jones. I would not be writing this letter today if it wasn't for the tragic loss of Nziah Harris. I often went many years without thinking of Jarvis Butts. Without seeing his image repeatedly, I have been overwhelmed with emotional and mental stress. I'm writing this in a deep place of vulnerability. I'm unsure if I will be able to attend sentencing as the toll on my mental health is immense. People cannot see the turmoil inside of me. I've been hospitalized and many days I cannot get out of bed. And the last thing I want to do is suffer a panic attack in a courtroom. I want to be unequivocal. I believe in rehabilitation and in breaking the cycles of abuse. I believe people can change when they take responsibility and truly commit to doing the work. However, Mr. Butts is already a convicted sex offender when he abused me in 2014. He understood exactly what he was doing. He understood the harm. He understood the potential consequences of already being a convicted sex offender and of being convicted again. Despite knowing the harm and having every opportunity to stop, he continued to abuse children. Mr. Butts has avoided accountability far too long. I urge you to see this as a chance to end the cycle of abuse. Mr. Butts must never have a chance to be free again, because if he is, there is a great chance he will continue to abuse children in his old age. We have a chance in this court, in this moment, to protect others and break the cycle of abuse once and for all. I'm asking you to consider the future we are trying to safeguard. Even if the court accepts the sentencing recommendation and plea agreement, which I sincerely hope it does not, I will be present at every parole hearing, no matter where life takes me. Thank you again to all for seeking justice.
I like her.
You were once someone I called
Okay.
that until you did what you did.
Okay. New person. This is his minor daughter.
You were once someone I called that until you did what you did. You took someone I really loved, someone I call a sister, my favorite cousin, my best friend, my everything. You changed the way I dress, the way I think. You even changed my sexuality. You did very hurtful things to me. I didn't put the trouble you caused me. I no longer look at you as a father figure, no longer as a hero, but now I look at you as a monster.
You know, I don't like interrupting her, but I will rewind for just a second because pay attention to his body language. His eyes close. He starts breathing really deep and heavy when she tells him she no longer looks at him as a father figure or a hero. This is hitting him.
I no longer look at you as a father figure, no longer as a hero, but now I look at you as a monster. You caused me trauma. It made me look at me different.
You caused it. That's sad. She can't even finish her. I agree with you, Cindy.
Your Honor, she was completed.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Lee, who's going next?
Judge, I don't believe that we have anyone left to make any more statements.
Okay.
Would you like us to speak now, or did you want us?
Well, again, Mr. Butts is here today to be sentenced for 6 different cases today. Mr. Butts entered guilty pleas on all 6 of his cases, and there's sentence agreements negotiated on each one of the 6 files. Of course, it goes without saying that the offenses that Mr. Butts is here to be sentenced on are of the most serious nature. Mr. Butts has a criminal history dating back to 1997. He spent time in the Michigan Department of Corrections previously for a criminal sexual conduct conviction following a plea he entered in 2005. Noteworthy that he was paroled sometime in 2012 and almost immediately returned to his criminal behaviors upon being paroled. And Mr. Butts, I hope that you have truly listened to all of the people who spoke here in open court and the impact that your inexcusable and horrendous behaviors have had on the lives of so many people. Mr. Butts, you're going to have many years to sit and dwell on your horrible actions.
Go, Judge.
And it's often noted that justice is blind, but eventually, Mr. Butts, justice sees everything. As noted by both sides, these 6 cases are very complex with a lot of moving parts. And I know that the prosecutor's office and the defense team spent a lot of hours working on resolutions to these 6 matters. And I wanted to thank them for their efforts. I'm also hopeful that although the court could never make the victims of any of these crimes truly whole again, hopeful that the lengthy prison sentence being imposed today is going to bring about some needed closure for all of the victims and their families so that they can begin the healing process. So I'll go case by case, Mr. Butts. I'm going to start with file 25000-21801FH. Mr. Butts, for the offense of homicide, murder in the 2nd degree of Nziah Harris. The court is going to sentence you consistent with the sentence agreement 35 to 60 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections. You're not to have any verbal, written, electronic, or physical contact with Annette Harris or any family members of Nziah Harris. It's either directly through yourself or through any other third party. That includes all forms of social media as well. You're not to be within 500 feet of the residence, school, or place of employment. I have to assess $130 for the crime victim's assessment on that file, and I have to assess $68 state costs on that file as well. The term and condition of that sentence agreement and also to make a truthful statement regarding the location of the body of Nziah Harris. With regard to court costs and attorney's fees, I'll address that at the end once I've completed all of the files. Moving next into file 24002-23601.
Right. Oh God. Now I gotta take a breather, something in between the okay, yeah. And Ariel Castro, carry on. And I have a feeling he's not gonna be long in there. And that's just my opinion. And that's just because of everything I have seen and read and followed for the last year on Nziah Harris. I touched on it once in the middle of a live stream. He's just a disgusting man. Just a disgusting man.
Mr. Butts, for the offense of criminal sexual conduct in the 2nd degree, person under 13 defendant 17 or older, the court is going to sentence you consistent with the sentence agreement to 10 to 15 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections. You are going to be required to complete sexual abuse prevention programming or other treatment when you're referred by your agent.
And that will do no good.
You're going to be required to register under the Michigan Sex Offenders Registration Act and comply with all requirements of that act. You must provide a completed copy of the Michigan Sex Offenders Registration form to your field agent on your first in-person report following vacating your residence. Any address change, address verification, or change in your status with an institution of higher education. At each address change or verification period, you must present your Michigan driver's license or operator's license or personal identification card to the field agent at your first in-person contact. On that file, you're not to have any verbal, written, electronic, or physical contact with Michaela, Mikayla Jackson, or any of her family members, either directly or through any other third party, again, including all forms of social media. not to be within 500 feet of their residence, school, or place of employment. Again, I'm required to assess $130 to the crime victim's rights assessment and $68 state cost. It's also required there's lifetime electronic monitoring pursuant to MCL 750-520-10. Again, I'll address court costs and attorney's fees at the end. Moving now to file number 24006232001FC. Mr. Butts, for the offense of criminal sexual conduct in the second degree, person under 13, defendant 17 or older, the court will sentence you to 10 to 15 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections. Then you're going to be required to complete sexual abuse prevention programming or other treatment when you're referred by your field agent. You're going to be required to register under the Michigan Sex Offenders Registration Act, comply with all the requirements of the act, provide a copy of the Michigan Sex Offenders Registration Form to your field agent on your first in-person report following vacating your residence, any address change, address verification, or change.
Okay, so we're not going to bore with the rest of that because basically I can tell you that what it ends up being 35 to 60 years, and then he got 10 to 15 years for each of the 5 criminal sexual conduct counts, which was there was 5 of them, but it's going to run concurrent with his murder, the second degree murder that he took for 35 to 60 years. So, I mean, which is stupid. I think they need to separate them out, but that's just me for justice for all. Okay. But what we're going to do is we're going to go a little wild, and we're not going to leave on a bad note. Y'all know I won't leave you on a bad note. No, he did not tell. He did not tell. I know I hate concurrent. He didn't tell anything. He hasn't told anything, and he didn't speak. He did not speak. So, yeah, from everything. Let me see real quick. Yeah. Nope. Never spoke. He got jail credit for being in there for 531 days. He got jail credit for being there 531 days. And that was really it. So we're going to go on to funniness. We got a comedy. Cut it up just for a minute before we head out because y'all know I'm not going to leave y'all hanging with craziness. I found this comical as hell because y'all know I watch anything and everything to do with animals.
Line has sped up. It is quite a bit faster. No.
This guy, he's trying to do this weather forecast. He brought his dog to work.
Here's a proper take. Hail could be up to the size of eggs. So Max.
See the dog
I'm
tail
sorry.
coming across the screen?
Let me try it one more time. If he disrupts again, that's fine. People love dogs.
People love dogs. It's
People
fine.
love the dog. All right, here it is. The third one. And go over there. Go lay down. Come on. Lay down. Go lay down. Get your bone. Right here. Your bone. Wind damage up to 60, 65 mile per hour winds. And a flooding risk is also a possibility with some of the, okay. Let me go put them up. This is hilarious.
Y'all, that is so meat. He's like, I'm be all up in your shit. Nope, we didn't want to watch that. Hold up. That's not where I was going. Hold up. Nope, we're not watching Jake Long.
So the timeline has sped up.
There was one right after this that I wanted to show that I had in order. Oh, dog treats.
Hey, this is Ryan at the world famous Whisker Biscuits Dog Bakery for another segment of our DIY dog treats. Do it.
One dog treat video, and then we're going to go because y'all know I love to cook. And during any moment I have downtime, I am in the kitchen cooking something because that is what I love to do. So we're going to watch him make some dog treats, and then we're going to head out. Okay, let's go.
Yourself. This is going to be great for you lazy folks out there. It's super simple, super easy to do. It's a 2-ingredient dog treat recipe. We're going to take you through the process, which is going to be super fast, and show you how it's done.
Whisker biscuit. Tell Hannah.
If you haven't already, subscribe. Hit the bell down below so you get our notifications when they come out every week. And leave us a comment and let us know what you'd like to see us do as we move into the segment. This is going to be a weekly thing that we're doing. So here we go. We're going to take care of our ingredients. Pretty simple. 4-ounce jars of baby food. That's what we happen to be using. In our case, we're using a Gerber brand. Doesn't matter what you use. You can also substitute purees in for either of these.
Okay. Coming from a woman who was poor in the 90s, we bought Beech Nut because we couldn't afford Gerber. Heinz was also cheaper, but Beech Nut was the cheapest. Carry on, sir.
These guys can be any flavor you like. We're doing a vegetable kind of fruit motif. We're running mango, apple, banana, and sweet potato, apple, and carrot. We also have 1 cup of wheat flour, and we're obviously using a flour that has a little bit of grain in it. If you're grain-free, you could certainly move to a grain-free alternative. You are going to have to incorporate an egg, though, to make sure it stays together once you bake it. Also, make sure you grab a mixing bowl. We're going to use a spoon, a rolling pin, and then, of course, a tray to cook them on, and ultimately, any kind of cookie cutter that you like. We have, for no particular reason, a miniature chicken here. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it happened to be laying around, and we want to make a smaller treat this week.
Let me tell y'all something. When he pulled out that chicken, you made your own I did too. Kayla had when I couldn't when I could afford it, we got Beech Nut. But when we were low on funds, she got whatever mama cooked, and I just mashed the shit out of it, or I put it in the blender. We used the blender for everything back then. Now they have all kinds of fancy smancy machines that'll make purees for them and stuff. I've never had one of those. I wouldn't even know. Wait, I do have a butter infuser. Does that count? Does that count as fancy schmancy? A butter infuser? Because, we have to infuse our butter for certain treats. For my own treats, not for my dog treats. Wait a minute. Let me back that up. They're not for my dog treats. They're for my treats, my special brownies, my special cookies, my special gummy bears that I make. It's a butter infuser thing. Yeah, that's what it is. But what I was going to say is he picked up that little chicken for the cookie cutter. Dude, my dogs, Meat and Lola, No. I need like a big full-size cookie cutter because that's a joke. Anyways, that rooster he picked up, that's a joke.
You can also use a knife, cut them into squares, whatever you have laying around, the bottom of a glass, the bottom of a Tupperware container, any of those things will work. So we're gonna grab our mango, apple, banana.
Ooh, that pop. Remember that pop sound?
And of course, into our bowl.
Ooh, I remember that sound.
If you have a little spatula, you can certainly get in there.
Oh, in the jar.
Oh my God, it's
Hit
all
it
over
with
the place. Man, if I was only a
This
baby.
is the kind of shit I really like, watching this kind of shit.
All right, we're gonna throw our cup of flour in. And then grab yourself a spatula. Start to incorporate it slowly here.
Why slow?
You're gonna have to get your
Why
hands
slow?
in there
Okay,
at some point.
This is when I have questions. Why slow? Just beat that shit up and get it mixing. Get your hand in there. Why slow? I was like, when I was watching this first time, I'm like, dude, first of all, your cookie cutter's too small. And then you're saying, I'm like,
But until it comes together, it's pointless. You can always use, like I said, any kind of puree in here will work. Puree some apples, pears, anything. Just make sure you don't get the seeds in there. Once you get it to that crumb-like consistency there, we're going to go in with the hand. I'm going to throw a little bit of flour on my hand.
why didn't he just do that from the beginning with? Why didn't he just do that from the beginning? Just put all the shit in the bowl. See me, I'd have put all the shit in the bowl, floured my hand, and just got in there. Why? And you dirtied a spatula by doing that. Just because I do the dishes around here. I don't have a dishwasher. I do dishes by hand. You dirtied a spatula.
And we're just going to mix these guys together the rest of the way. Get all the flour off the sides of the bowl. Man, that smells awesome. This is the world's hottest bakery today.
It's
So if you
for
see
my
me melt
dog.
on screen, disregard that. I imagine it's going to look a lot like the Wizard of Oz scene with the melting witch. All right, we are now going to be out of bowl on the table. We're going to smash this out a little bit.
And I was president of the
Great
FHA in high
consistency.
school.
There's a little bit of give there. We're going to get our trusty rolling pin, grab a little bit of flour, just a touch. Now, these are going to get a little bit.
Okay. I can hear somebody whispering in his background. My ears are so sensitive to noises and stuff, and this is why I do not wear earbuds when I stream. But I can hear somebody whispering behind his music that he has playing. I can hear them.
Sticky, so make sure you flour them much like you would with a pizza crust. Get them down to about 1/4 of an inch. And the reason that you want to get them nice and uniform is so that when you bake them, they bake evenly. You don't have a bunch of wet spots in there. Grab your trusty cookie cutter. Like I said, we're using a chicken for no particular reason.
Well, congratulations, Ilmanin.
And just work through your dough here.
I'm glad for you. That's awesome.
It's tough to believe I do this for a living. If you do feel a little bit lazy and you want to make your way over to our website at some point, whiskerbiscuits.com is where you can always find us. We're also working with some local rescues so that we can donate everything we make in our videos at the end of the week here.
And see, that's awesome. And I never thought about doing that, is doing this and donating it to my local shelter, because y'all know I'm totally all about taking care of your animals. And again, shout out Empty Shelter Project, who took care of my 2 babies when it came to getting them fixed. We learned our lesson. Thank you. Big shout out, Empty Shelter Project.
All right, so we got a bunch of chickens cut out. We are using a tray, standard tray, sheet tray, and a little bit of parchment paper, any kind of cookie sheet, a silicone baking sheet, all that stuff works well. So just throw them on. These are also, when they're smaller like this, they're going to cook very quickly. Now, the great thing about dough is, especially making dog treats at home, you can suck up all those pieces on the table. And what we're going to do here, again, use a little bit of your flour. I got some stuck underneath here. That's my secret flour depot. My chickens are all trying to run together.
I like this guy. I enjoy watching him.
They're running from, I don't know. We're going to roll it out again. Make sure you don't flatten your cutter.
Me, I'd have just
again, get them to about 1/4 of an inch. Particular.
I'd just
and the last thing we're going to do is make this really easy.
My knife
and just cut some longer pieces. That way we have some slightly larger treats. We're going to put our tray underneath there. Make sure they spread out. You don't really want them touching when you bake them. So now that we have these cut out and trayed, what we're going to do is we're going to throw them in the oven, a 325-degree oven for 30 minutes. If you want them a little bit soft, you want them a little bit crunchier than that, do them for 45 minutes. Let's grab these babies out of the oven.
Let's grab them.
And there are our chickens, beautifully browned up. This concludes our 2-recipe apple mango banana dog treat. Thanks for stopping by today. We hope to see you for our next episode. Make sure that you comment and let us know what you want to see us make. Thanks.
Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? I adore him. I adore watching his videos. I really do. He said 30 minutes and 45 if you want him crispier. So see, I'd have to put him in for 45. What another recipe that I do just on my own is me. I'm frugal. And muffins, when she comes in here, she'll tell you, my daughter will tell you, I buy the chickens from Walmart that are they're like, I don't know, I think they're like $2.99. Like the next day, the rotisserie chickens, you can get them on clearance the next morning for $2.99. So I buy them and I shred it out and I put it in the oven and I make treats. I dry it out and I make treats for the dog. I put it on low for like 300 for like 2 hours and just let it in there and it dries out. Love it. The dogs love it. Just great treats. Just chicken. Nothing bad for them. Nothing too bad. So, anyways, it's been a great night and I've been here for 3.5 hours and I just heard mom get up. So I have, see, look, Lola heard her too. Lola heard her too. She's over here doing her growling. Mom woke up. So, see, I had my time. I got to spend it with y'all. I enjoyed I'm coming, Mom. I had a good time. And, like I said, I haven't been here as much lately because my time frame hasn't allowed me to. So I appreciate all y'all that still come around and still stick with me and come see me when I stream and hang out. So, anyways, I just want to tell you all thank you. And I appreciate every one of you. And also, don't ever forget.
You is smart. You is
Oh, it didn't play right. Damn it.
You is smart. You is kind. You is important.
All right. With that, I want you all to have a great rest of your night. Till tomorrow. Peace. Rubber out. Oh, I forgot to put in my outro. Hold on. I gotta put the outro up. Fuck. See, I got overzealous with myself. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. See, this is what happens when you don't stream for a week. All right. Peace. Rubber out. Bye.
Life's alright.